do it. So overwhelmingly, the audience wants Sal to go to a hotel.
Well, yeah, why would they want a porn star who they don't know?
Right, and then drop a load on Richard's back. And so Richard really wants the guy from Family Guy. What's the guy's name?
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane.
On the show.
Yeah. And so I booked Seth MacFarlane.
And now?
He's coming on the show.
Is Sal going to do it?
Yeah. Sal's going to drop a load on Richard's back.
And they're going to be in a hotel room. That's going to be the funniest thing.
What's up?
Richard's trying to back out.
Can't back out. I just booked Seth MacFarlane. Right. He told me the deal was on.
He says he heard that Seth MacFarlane was already booked, but that's not the case.
No, that is not the case.
What is wrong with him?
That is not the case.
Oh, yeah, dropping loads.
I'm not trying to back out. Sal's the one that went in and told Gary that. But that's what
true.
I heard, that he was booked before we even did this thing.
Absolutely not.
Huh.
We were thinking about it, but I said, hey, let's make it up to Richard. He says he wants Seth MacFarlane. I'll interview Seth MacFarlane if he takes a load. Because otherwise it's no fun.
It's no fun if I don't take a load.
Do you think they're just doing this to get you to have a load on your back?
Well, I mean, very gullible, so...
So when are you guys going to go to the hotel and get the load on your back so we can listen in?
That's up to you, I guess.
He's not going to do it that day. He's going to do it before.
Well, I want to make...
It should happen that morning, Howard.
Okay, that morning.
Yeah, I want to make sure Seth MacFarlane is sitting in the green room.
All right, that's fair.
I don't want to get a load on my back and then he's late for the show.
That'd be good. Seth MacFarlane calls in and cancels.
Yeah, well, that's the irony. This is what is going to get Seth MacFarlane not to do the show.
No, he's got a good sense of humor.
So, Sal, are you going to hold up for a lot of...
What's funny about this?
Sal,
yeah, exactly.
Are you going to wait like 5 days and be all backed up so you drop a rope on him?
Howard, he's yelling in the hallway now. Get in there, Sal. I never agreed to do this. Now he's back.
We did the poll, like you said. The listeners want it. 48% voted.
I'm going to give Sal some great granny porn that morning so he'll jerk off before he jerks off.
So it sounds like Richard wants to... Oh, wait. Do you want this to happen now, Richard? It sounds like subconsciously you do.
No, I do not want this to happen, but I'm not going to back out. Howard's, saying that I'm backing out. I'm not going to.
All right,
but
Sal,
I want to do it with Sal.
Deliver this tremendous bit?
Well, the thing is, technically, I lost the poll. 25% and 27% ends up to 52%.
Don't be ridiculous. You got the majority.
Yeah, I said put up a poll, but I didn't say I was going to do it.
They want to see you.
Here's the problem. I would do it.
Good.
But calm down. But I don't have the ability physically to whack my cock off with a man bent over.
Here's what's going to happen. You do have the ability.
I don't. I'm telling you,
go
physically.
to the hotel.
Cock and balls.
We're going to put some porn on for you that you can look at.
Well, I suggested on the wrap-up show we have that sponsor, My View. They're glasses that you wear,
right. He'll wear the
where
glasses.
you can watch a video and you can't even see
Sal,
outside.
You're going to move up your cock and balls and whack it for a little bit?
I have faith in you.
No, don't.
Are you telling us you can't perform?
There's no way with
asshole. This is the biggest bit ever. It's not you being feminine. It's him. He's taking the load.
Is this bigger than interviewing Paul McCartney?
Yes. This is big.
Let me ask you
and
something.
I need you to perform.
Why do I? This
have to go
asshole
out
asked
there.
for semen on his back. Why do I have to be the jerk off that does it?
Because he trusts you.
He's
You're
your
his friend.
partner.
Trust. I got 3 kids. I got to jack off on a hillbilly's back.
Do you do a comedy routine with this guy? You're out every weekend
That's
with him.
different. I'm not jerking off on
You
stage.
don't want to be part of this?
Steve.
You're going to feel like shit that morning when the comedy history is made, and you're not jerking off on him.
I'm not saying that, Howard. I've done so much. I've done everything.
You want to be the guy. You know what? Okay, fine. I'll get a different guy to come on his back.
No. I want Sal.
You know what? No Seth MacFarlane.
Let's forget Seth MacFarlane. Let's forget this whole thing.
Come on, Sal. We do everything
I'm not saying
together.
no. I'm saying that, Howard, my problem is I'm
Here's
not...
what's going to happen. I hear your problem. But I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to put on those My View glasses. No. You're going to have a big screen experience right in front of you, a porn.
That's going to look like...
What's your favorite porn?
Tom Cruise.
Dr. Piss.
All right, Dr. Piss. Describe your favorite scene in Dr. Piss.
There's a lot of them.
I think Fred has a clip maybe in the
Do you?
Prophet. Yeah.
Do I?
Take a look.
Is it under
Fred.
Dr. Piss?
Yeah, it should be Dr. Piss.
Okay, I can find it.
This is your absolute
And he
all-time
thinks
favorite.
It's one of my
can't
favorites.
perform.
What does Dr. Piss do in his video?
Well, he pretends he's a doctor, and a lady comes in, and as he examines her vagina, she starts peeing in his face, and then
Right.
he has another girl come in, and he pees into a super soaker, and he shoots the super soaker pee into her
Why
face.
do you like that so much? Or
I don't know.
It turns you on and gives you a boner. All right,
Yeah,
so here's what's gonna
that
happen.
gets me a boner.
Gets you all
right.
excited.
Well, one of the
First of all,
movies.
Richard's going to be quiet. We're not going to hear from him.
We can even put him in something frilly if you want.
And then, we'll put him in a dress.
Yeah, I want my
panties.
ass covered up so he doesn't accidentally.
So we'll put you in a pair of panties just so it
Okay.
looks like a girl saw it.
But Howard,
Because it's just his back.
like Richard wants to meet Seth
We
MacFarlane.
can even spray urine on you during it.
Nah, you don't have to do that. I'm not a deer. But
So then you'll put the My View glasses on. You'll have your experience.
and you'll be in your tighty white.
Yeah, you won't even know. And then you'll blow your load right on his back when it's getting close to time. Whip off the glasses and do it. Spray him down.
not anything, dude. Howard,
Spray him down.
I want to.
what an ass! Why am I involved in this asshole's life? I mean, he wants.
That's up to you.
But this is
I don't
him.
know what.
All right,
He wants you.
I want Sal to leave the glasses on when he comes, so maybe he'll miss.
No. He's got to hit your back, or you're not
this is
getting
what.
your wish.
Artie, help me.
Sal, I wish I could, but this is you're paying for past sins. People think you want to do this on some level.
I don't. That's what I'm saying.
Sal, you don't want to do it? I'll get a different guy to do it.
All right, thanks.
No, please have Sal.
Well, Howard,
You do it
I
for
don't-
Richard.
I don't know if
He's
I want to
begging
do it unless it's Sal.
Oh,
I
get
trust
out
Sal.
of here, Richard. You proposed this.
Why do you trust
were
Sal?
doing this.
I know, but I want Sal to
always
be
makes-
do it
Sal
with
always
me.
does something weird to you whenever he's involved with you. That cock's going to end up in your ass. I know it.
I'm going to
Or
take a
your
shit
mouth,
on his
one
neck.
of the two.
What about that
I think
guy?
I'd prefer a shit on my neck.
What about that guy who came in, who went into business for gay porn, but he's not a gay guy?
But see,
That's the
I don't
guy
know
want.
what I don't know what that guy's up to. It could be a health
It's
thing.
on your back.
Right.
See, I got a big issue with Sal. I'm going to tell you right now.
else
Sal's the
is
one
new?
who's always saying everybody's got to give it their all for the show. Sal's the one who's always saying if we don't do something, you should be punished. So if Sal doesn't want to do it, something should be taken away. That's how Sal
You,
reacts
as
to
a
everything.
producer.
How about your plugs for your
You're allowed to.
shitty
If I don't
comedy
do it,
shows?
if I don't do it, you're a lousy producer. You
How
should
about,
be
how
taken
about if
away.
you don't do it, I cut your plugs off.
Sal.
Go ahead, Gary. That's not nice.
But
that
hey,
hurts.
you got to perform. You're here. You
I
got a
don't
job.
want him to be coerced like that.
I'm not.
Not coerced. I mean, he's always saying, hey, first of all, Howard's asking you to do it. You're saying no right to his face. He is asking you to do it. And you're the one that says, we all got to do what Howard says.
Sal, let me remind
You're
you.
strong-arming me, Gary. I'm talking to Howard about
I'm
it.
using your own words against you.
How about if Sal does this, you'll interview Dr. Piss along with Seth MacFarlane.
Well, the point is, look, Richard wants to meet Seth, and I'm willing to contribute. Don't get me wrong,
You're
Gary.
not a team player.
All right, go back and think about it. Go back
Sal's
and
not a
think
team
about it.
player.
That's not true,
not.
Gary.
We have to know if this is being done.
I
We
think
gotta-
he'll do it.
You do?
Let me
I
think
think
about
so.
it. Let me
Go
think
back
about it
and
some
talk
more.
it over with Richard.
Be on the team.
I am, Gary.
No,
You
you're
know
not.
I'm on the team.
How are you
Gary,
on the team?
Gary, the things that I've done in the past, I've done everything that's
You know what?
been
You haven't
asked of
done
me.
anything like this good in about a good year and a half.
We
You've
haven't done a
changed.
gay stunt in a
You've
year and a
changed. No,
half.
you've changed.
No, I have not changed
You totally
at all.
have changed.
No, I have not.
And you're not part of the team.
I'm totally part of the team.
How?
It's something I have to think about. Why don't you do it?
Because nobody asked me to.
All right, I'm asking you.
You know
do
what?
it.
You doing it is funnier, and Howard wants you to do it, not
Well,
me.
And I
it'd be
know-
funny if you did it,
It'd be
Gary.
would
funny
be
if
fun.
Jerry did
I'm
it.
putting on
It'd
the
be bestiality, but it'd be
I'm
funny.
putting on the techno beaver outfit.
That's
okay?
pretty good.
Well, you already look like a beaver. That's no. It's not a far stretch,
Sal is not a team player.
dude. You know.
All right, thank you, guys.
It would be funny for any guy to do this, let's face it, but no one's going to do it. I mean,
Well, I'm not saying I'm not going to, but I'm definitely going to think about it.
think
You're not a team player.
All right, go think about it.
Whenever
Okay.
we do stunts, it's a Sal and Richard stunt. And I want this to be a Sal and Richard stunt.
We're like the gay Laurel and Hardy.
well, yeah.
All right, boys, go back and discuss it in your comedy room.
And just remember, Seth MacFarlane is like on the list, off the list, on the list, off the list while you guys do this.
Seth MacFarlane's fate rests in your hands.
I don't give a fuck about Seth MacFarlane. He does. I'm the idiot. I'm the gay dancing bear that has to come in and close the deal so shitbag can meet Seth MacFarlane.
Right.
I get nothing out of this
All right,
except
go
to
back
please
and- go
you
back and
and the
talk
show.
about it.
All
Go
right,
back and
goodbye.
You get to jerk off. That's true.
All right, goodbye, boys. All right.
I remember when pleasing Howard on the show was enough, so.
Right.
Yep.
Seth doesn't know if he should get on that plane.
Seth MacFarlane's very hurt. Yes, Dan, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I want to be the voice of reason. I am your major demographic. I'm a young male, Long Island boy, part Italian, pleading with Sal not to do this.
You don't want him to do it.
He cannot do this. Dude, he's on the borderline of getting kicked out of the club anyway.
Right.
He does this, he's out. He can't come home anymore.
Let's go to Matt.
I have
Matt,
to say, I
He
agree
can't
with the
cross
kid.
the border.
Matt, you're on the air.
But I'm in Jersey.
Yes, Matt.
Morning, Howard.
Morning.
Yeah, I agree with the last call. I don't think Sal should go through with this.
I don't know. It sounds kind of intriguing to me.
I think Gary would be much more interesting.
You want to see Techno Beaver?
See, this is probably Sal's friends calling.
You want Gary in a
No, I'm not.
Techno Beaver costume. All right, J-Man, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey now.
Hey now.
So, I don't know. I just don't think you're listening to the listeners, because if only 46% want him to do it, then that means the majority of your listeners do not want Sal to.
No, you didn't hear the poll.
On the air.
No, 25% want a porn star to do it.
Right, that means not Sal, and then the other 20-something.
Only 27% of the people think it shouldn't be done, so 48 and 25 is how much, Robin?
Oh, God. That's
13
like,
carried to
73%
73%.
want it done.
Clear majority.
No, that meant the majority want Richard to take a load on his back, but they don't want Sal to do it.
Yeah, but we're saying they want the load on the back.
The load on the back isn't the question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think Sal can't do it, man. I don't know.
All of a sudden, everybody's backing out. Now, everyone said it was funny for Richard to take a load on
Well,
his back.
they're talking more about Sally's people. Richard, I think, is still
But it's
get
Sal,
the load.
Sal objecting and saying maybe he shouldn't do it. That's calling this into question. It would just be getting done if he would just go along.
Well, anyway, maybe we should get off this topic.
Garrett, you're being pretty hard on him, man.
Fuck him. You know what? He's the first one to run him when somebody won't do some dumbass shit that he wants. You're not on the team. You know, we're all here for Howard. And then all of a sudden, when he finds himself in that position, he's got a double standard.
Do you think there's any way we can convince him to do this?
I don't think he should do it. No, I think he should do it. If he doesn't want to do it, then he's dropped a couple of notches in my eyes.
Guys, what's going on?
He's going to do it. Right, buddy? Come on. You'll be looking at Dr. Piss. All you got to do is lay on the ground. Just jerk off that morning so you don't have much load.
Yeah, that doesn't.
All you got to do is dribble on me. That won't be that big of a deal.
All right, we'll see.
Gary says you're not a team player.
That's totally wrong. That's ridiculous. That's Gary's way of psychologically stressing me out.
No.
I'm such a team player.
Here's the deal. You're the first person to talk about. You say Lisa's not a team player. Whenever somebody doesn't want to do something that you find funny, they're not a team player. And you say that I'm an asshole, I'm a bad producer. Here you go. If you don't do it, you're fired. Now I'm a great producer.
All right, there you go.
But how about this? What other office in the world has their boss convincing one of the workers to jerk off on another guy?
Right. In the grand scheme, we're just trying to do what's best for the show.
Right. But you're trying to get Sal to jerk off on a guy, and that's
you're trying to get him to
funny
jerk off.
that
He's following
you're his
through.
boss, and you're trying to tell him to jerk off on a guy.
I just think it's funny that Sal's got this big double standard.
I don't have a double standard.
You do because
it's something that I don't want to do.
Right, and when
we all have a right not to do something now.
But when somebody,
I've done everything.
hold on, when somebody else doesn't want to do something, that's when you tell them they're not a team player. Lisa didn't want. Okay. Not that they're the same thing, but Lisa didn't want to be in your talent show, your newsroom talent show. Right. She didn't want to play the cello. For whatever reason, it's not up for you to decide.
Right.
She's not a team player. Lisa never does anything I want. This is bullshit. You should get rid of her. You said a bunch of.
All right,
she should be fired.
I didn't say she should be fired.
You should say we shouldn't let Lisa be on the air anymore and reap the good benefits. No, this is you.
But there are things that we all don't want to do. Okay,
and she didn't want to do that.
You made me see the light. From now on, I'll never say that nobody's not a team player. That's what else can I tell you?
That's another lie.
Okay. No, it isn't.
It is. You'll say it before Christmas. You'll say it.
Okay. So because I call somebody else not a team player doesn't mean I'm a hypocrite now all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to take my cock out and jerk off on a man's back?
You're being a hypocrite.
No. There are standards that people have, and that's where I draw the line. There.
So then why don't you respect someone else's standard?
I do.
No, you
drew the line. Well,
you drew the line and you trashed the shit out of her for a month.
I expressed my opinion on that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said she's not a team player for playing the violin. It's a big
difference. I expressed my opinion. You're not a team player for doing this.
And
you're not. You clearly don't care about the show or Howard anymore. You've gotten big.
Oh, yeah, really?
Now that you're a big shot with your fucking Richard and Sal show, you don't need Howard.
Oh, my God. That's funny. That's the funniest
Let's see if Sal can fit his head through the door.
Rich, are you a little bummed out that this might not happen?
I would be ecstatic if this didn't happen. But, I don't want to let Howard down. I want it to happen with Sal. And everybody thinks he's going to back out. I know Sal, he won't back out. I have full confidence in my buddy.
And if it's not Sal, you're not going to do it?
I don't know. I got to, you know what? I would say I have to check with my doctor, but how do I ask my doctor if it's safe for me to get a load on my back?
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey everybody, it's the sexy, beautiful, exquisite Sal Griffin-Alley right here before your eyes. And on Monday's wrap-up show, we discussed how I get my medications. You know, I have some fake Propecia that I get from India, and we also discussed how I get my doctors. I prefer a hot little Russian, because, you know, if somebody's going to tell you to cough and squeeze your balls, why not make it a hot chick? Hello, yoo-hoo. So check it out.
So let's talk to Sal here about the Propecia you're taking. And Propecia. And, okay, we've had this conversation before.
Right.
Howard and Gary talked about this piece they saw. You know this stuff is horrible for you and will probably do serious damage. Why do you continue to use it?
Well, like anything else in life, there's good restaurants, there's bad restaurants.
Hold on, do you believe? You see, the first thing is I don't think you believe that what you're taking is what they're saying it is.
I tend to believe that what I'm taking happens to be one of the better establishments.
But why?
I don't know.
Okay,
Because it's working. Because people go, wow, my hair is growing. It's working.
That's the other thing too. I always think when people take that, they think it's growing.
People have.
I noticed it before I heard a thing. I was like, wow, was he combing his hair differently? It looked like much thicker.
But look, what's the difference if you went to a doctor in the United States and got Propecia? What's the difference in price?
Well, to me, first of all, I didn't want to go to a doctor because it's kind of embarrassing. You know, I'm going to a doctor, I'm discussing my hair.
You lick Richard's taint on camera. Why would you be embarrassed to get Propecia?
Because licking Richard's taint on camera is funny. It's something I do for a living. But I'm saying to go to a doctor, go through the whole the mechanics of it all. It's just so tedious. I just thought, let me look online. Let me look into this and see what I could do. This website all started with a friend of mine who got some dick pills. And I always thought that these fake...
That's actually what they're called online.
Viagra pills, not growth pills, but erection pills. And I said, no way, because you get those emails all the time. And I'm like... And he got them, and he said, you know what? They really work. I get erections from these pills. I go, wow. And then when I thought about my hair, I said, let me check out this site. And sure enough, they have every pill under the sun, and they had the Propecia, and I ordered it, and it's been working.
But when you say you don't want to go to the doctor or go through all the rigmarole and the mechanics, for Propecia, I would imagine you go in and you go, I like Propecia, and he goes, okay, and he writes your prescription.
I would imagine, but the only doctors I knew about it were like doctors that do hair transplants and whatnot. And I figured
any doctor could
they sit you
prescribe
down with a salesperson to sit down. Well, maybe you should do this. Maybe I'm like, come on, I can't be bothered. Let me go to India.
When have you ever gone to a doctor and been sat down with a salesperson?
In this case with hair, I definitely think that was the case because
based on what?
Based on me doing it a long time ago. I had a hang up about my hair when I was about 10 years ago, and I went to see somebody. They took 100 pictures of my head.
You didn't go to see a doctor. You went to go see
a hair specialist.
Yeah, that's not a doctor. Go to a fucking doctor.
Yeah, but
how stupid are you? Go to a fucking doctor.
Doctors have nothing to do with hair. I'm going to go to a physician over my hair. It's a cosmetic item. You know, it has nothing to do with it.
Are you afraid of doctors?
No, as a matter of fact, I am engulfed in doctors lately. I'm going to see another one on Wednesday.
When you go there, say to the guy, hey, by the way, can you write me a prescription for Propecia? He'll write it for you.
I don't think doctors can. I don't think a specific, like if you're a cardiologist, you can't write something for an enema.
Yes, you can. You can write whatever the fuck you want. You're a doctor.
Well, I thought there was specifics in medicine.
Sal, how do you choose a doctor? Like, what makes a good doctor?
You said your doctor was good. Why is he good?
First of all, it's a female. She's Russian, and she's really cute, and she was local. So it's 3 for 3.
But really,
I'm not kidding you. I went through the yellow pages.
You got a doctor out of the yellow pages?
Well, not out of the yellow pages. I went to doctors. Yeah, I went to like doctors.com or something like that.
Christ.
Hold on, because I haven't had a normal physician for a long time.
You must have, your friends aren't as nuts as you, I'm going to imagine. So why wouldn't you call a friend and go, hey, you have a doctor that you like? The guy goes, yeah, I've been going to this doctor for 15 years. He or she is great.
But wait, why Russian, not like Jewish or Indian? That's like, I go for female, Jewish, or Chinese, or Jewish.
All of my specialists are Jewish.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. Like, even my good friend says, you know, who's he? Is he Jewish? I go, absolutely. You know, you have to ask, so you
can't always go by the last name.
When you go to Mama Leone's, you know, you may want to, Del Vecchio behind the counter. When you're going for a brain tumor, I go for a Greenstein. That's just me. I personally, I feel more comfortable. So be it. Say what you want.
So you think if you got a Dr. Del Vecchio, for instance, to do your brain tumor, that's not as good?
No, but if he made me steak pizzola, I would love to eat it.
No, but to be serious,
no, I feel more comfortable. But this primary physician I go to, she's a wonderful Russian lady. She's great. I looked online and I looked at something local. I went to see her, and she's absolutely wonderful.
What makes her great?
Right.
Like, what makes her? I understand she may be a very nice person, but
she
what
might be
makes her
hot.
What makes her
She's
a great
hot too, yes.
doctor?
She sits, and you know what? She doesn't rush me out of there. That's the worst thing that a doctor could do, is rush you out of there. I've been to this one doctor 3 times. He would just, as soon as I walk in, he just write me a prescription and get me out of there. And this one, she sits me down. She does a full physical exam. She takes my blood pressure not once, but twice. She weighs me. She checks my cholesterol. She checks my ATL levels and my liver enzymes and everything else. And then she refers me to other physicians.
She may be a very good doctor. I don't know her from a hole in the wall. But as a general rule, there's nothing wrong with you asking your friends. What's the difference between asking a friend and going through the Yellow Pages? What is the difference?
There is a major difference.
Yeah, the one your friend knows is a proven entity.
Wait, would you trust Sal's friends?
No, I wouldn't have
So
Sal.
why should he?
But well, exactly, good point, Benji. But no, the doctor that I have is fine. But with the Propecia, again, it's more of a cosmetological type of thing.
But you just made that up. You don't know. Any doctor can prescribe anything, anytime.
I never knew that, and I find that very hard to believe, and that's pretty scary.
Is this
You're
doctor
saying to me I could go to a proctologist and get something for my shoulder?
Yes.
Is this doctor?
I mean, most of those guys would say. I'm sorry, John. Most of those guys would say maybe you should go see your doctor. But if it's a guy that if you go to your regular doctor, he's been your doctor for 20 years,
right.
He's going to be much broader in what he's going to prescribe for you.
My proctologist gave me LASIK.
No, but I went to my doctor and I said, "Hey,
that's why you look like an asshole."
Can I get some? I said I need Ambien because I'm flying, so he prescribed me Ambien.
Right. Oh, that's good. Well, you know what? I'll go to her because what I did find out, thanks to a couple of emails, thank you very much to the listeners, Proscar, which is a version of Propecia, in a 5 milligram form can be cut up into 1 milligram forms with a razor blade, and I could take it that way. I mean, it's a little,
Is this doctor, Sal, the Russian doctor, aware that you're taking this?
The Propecia, no.
Why don't you tell her?
I really didn't feel a need to tell her. As a matter of fact, I had these symptoms before the Propecia.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If she's such a great doctor, when you filled out your chart, she would have asked you everything you were taking.
She did, and I omitted it. If you omitted it, it doesn't exist.
Why would you omit it?
Because why get into
want
it?
to look like a jerk?
No,
it's embarrassing. She's a cute girl. I got to tell her I'm taking Propecia. Yeah. What
But when she wants to prescribe you another medicine, right? And
right.
And that medicine in conjunction with Propecia has some harmful effects. Don't you think your doctor should know that?
Yes, but see. Here's the problem with me. I have a tendency to diagnose myself, and I don't think that the Propecia itself is doing this to me. I really don't. I just don't see it.
Because you got your degree where?
Sachem North.
You don't want to see it. That's what this comes down to. It's working for you, so you don't want to know that it could be killing you.
I don't think it is. Honestly, there's plenty of people who take Propecia
based on
absolutely
what?
There's no side effects. It's out there in the market. It's available.
I think what we're saying is we're not sure you're taking Propecia.
That's another issue, right? Now it's apples and oranges. I should be taking the legitimate shit. I'm taking Indian stuff, and I'm going to follow through and get the legitimate Propecia.
I tell you, I'm genuinely worried for you. You may very well be accidentally getting legitimate stuff, and it may be working for you.
Right.
But you're fucking around. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, I had my good buddy Sal in, and I sort of thought he didn't know where Japan was, so I asked him. It turned out I was so right. Found out he also doesn't know what a continent is, thinks Brazil is a continent, and thinks Japan is in the Western Hemisphere. So Sal's right on track. Check it out.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Gary, happy birthday. Long-time listener. Just 2 quick things. One, is there any possible way that Sal is really that fucking retarded? I mean, I honestly, some part of me wants to believe that he is that dumb, but it's got to be an act. There's got to be some kind of act to that, because no one fucking thinks that Japan is in North America. I mean, come on.
It's not an act.
He's not retarded, okay? Sal, you should come down and explain yourself, because you can do a much better job than I can. Sal believes that there are certain things you need to know to get through life, and there are other things that you don't. And knowing that Japan, is not part of North America is not one of those things. And when it comes to geography, he is clueless.
We had a great moment in the office. You know, John was sort of quizzing Sal on a bunch of stuff, and he didn't know what was what. He thinks there's 9 continents, the whole deal. But at one point, he turned around to John and I very sincerely, and he said, "Do you think if I got a geography book and I studied, I could pass a test?" And John and I both at the same time went, "No."
Oh, he absolutely could if he studied.
No, he couldn't.
No, he couldn't.
Sal has the absolute great ability to learn.
But Benji, how many times have we had this conversation with him?
If it was for some incentive like money, something he cared about, he would absolutely learn. He has a
No, he would remember it. He would never learn it.
Yeah, he would. It's what's important to you.
Okay. All right. First of all,
but he is not retarded. Let him tell you himself.
Of course I'm not. Wouldn't be here if I was. Well, then again, a lot of retarded people have done great for the show.
I've got tons of retards on the show.
Okay. First of all, I never said Japan was in North America.
Yes, you did. You absolutely said it.
Okay. That was taken out of context.
No, it wasn't.
I said California.
And I said
California is North America, is in North America.
And you said that Japan was right next to California. And I said, what continent is that? And you said North America. Sal, you said
California.
You said Japan's in North America.
Okay, I'm sorry, but when you said what continent is that, I thought you meant California. The last word.
But if Japan's right next to it, why would
Japan is not in North America? I know that.
You know it now.
No, I always knew that. I know that Japan's not in North America. I know this is the United States of America.
There's enough stuff. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Come on.
Come on. Let's go with Brazil as a continent.
You know, the way it was constructed, the way you posed the question.
We tricked you?
No, I misunderstood because you said, where's Japan? Now, the reason why I thought Japan was near California, I'll give you my reasoning behind this, is because when this goddamn tsunami was coming through, they were evacuating parts of California. Then somebody said on an email or something else that somehow through the tsunami, they figured out, geographers or geologists or whatever they are, that Japan is actually like 8 feet closer to California. Now, I don't know if that was a joke or whatever, but I remember seeing that as well.
8 feet closer to California than what?
I don't know, just 8 feet closer.
Yesterday.
Exactly. That was prior to the tsunami.
That's true.
I'm just saying what I read. Okay, that came out. I think maybe it was a joke, maybe it wasn't. So when you said Japan, what is it close to? I'm thinking tsunami. I'm thinking California's getting fucked. Japan is fucked. If I had to guess any place, you know.
But why would you have to guess? Why would you have to guess something that your youngest son knows in his sleep?
Well, I don't know. He knows it and I don't. What's the fucking difference? You know? He also eats bologna sandwiches and picks his nose.
Well, do you think...
What difference does it make?
He'll outgrow that.
Sal, do you think this kind of stuff is common knowledge? Or do you think
it is common knowledge, and it's an area, again, that I'm not crazy about, but I can retain information. So what did I do? I went back today after you guys were making fun of the fact that I'm not good in geography, and I know there are 7 continents, so I got it down pat.
How do you know there are 7 continents?
Because there are 7, and there's also an argument that there could be 6 because Europe and Asia are close together, and some people call it Eurasia.
No, that's not
an argument. That's an argument.
It is not an argument.
And some people also argue that North America and South America could be one continent as well.
Nobody's ever argued that. Ever.
They do argue it. I know it for a fact.
Is this straight from Wikipedia?
Nope. I actually Googled a few things. I go to Yahoo Questions and Answers and whatnot. I went to a few things. So there are 7 continents, but some people argue that there could be 6 for 2 reasons. Europe and Asia, sometimes it was referred to as Eurasia. Secondly, North America, stop laughing, Gary. North America and South America is sometimes referred to as just as America.
All right, so what are the continents?
North America, South America, Australia, Antarctica, Asia, Africa.
Ooh.
Ran out of fingers.
You always forget this one.
Europe.
Why don't you help him?
And is Antarctica North Pole or South Pole?
If I had to guess, that part I'm not up to, but I'm guessing Antarctica. Well, look, you think Arctic, you think cold, right? You know, the Arctic, the polar bears, cold, North Pole, Santa, all that horse shit, snow. That's what the first thing comes to my mind. So, lucky guess, I'm saying North Pole, but it could be South.
Which one's the hot one?
You realize Santa doesn't really live at the North Pole?
Of course not.
He's a fictitious character.
Yeah, but they're
Gary.
using the Gary, they're using the panorama of snow that consists in the North.
Why are they using the panorama of snow?
Well, Santa's. Look, if you wanted to make up a fictional character, let's say that lived in the Congo, you'd go to Africa, right?
Right.
But it still could be a fictional character, but the Congo still exists.
No, I was working. Why do you say it's a panorama of snow?
Well, the visual of it. I mean, I just, just the, maybe, I don't know what it is. Whatever the fuck it may be. It's just a big pile of snow. Just because Santa doesn't exist does not mean that snow does not exist in the North Pole.
Do you consider Santa to be human?
One last question before we take one last question.
Not as human as the Easter Bunny.
One last question before we take a break. What is the difference between a country and a continent?
Well, a continent is a large land mass. It's and there's 7 large masses of land that were put together by geologists that call them continents. Geographists or whatever they are. Forget that. They were put together by scientists.
And a country?
A country is within a continent. All continents contain countries. There are countries within continents. For example, the United States is in the continent of North America. So countries are components of a continent.
Well said. Teddy, let's take a break. When we come back, more on this.
I can learn this. I don't care to. It's not getting me ahead in life.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about my little tiff with Lisa G. And also some callers wondered if the Howard TV staff has started to overstep their bounds.
We should start with the big fight that happened towards the end of the show with Lisa G and Greg Carmel, and it turns into this whole thing about who's talking in the green room, and I guess Howard TV wants to interview a guest, and the news wants a guest, and this system that had been worked out apparently is blown up because of the lack of respect between the two of them. But I didn't think, one, Greg, you were going to get so fired up, and two, Lisa would be crying before this thing was over.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was that made Lisa cry. I think it was when Howard talked about how passionate she was. Like, she got emotional that she got a huge compliment from her hero.
Yeah, we have that, actually. Hit it, Steve.
I respect that both of you take your job so seriously that you want to do a good job. You understand that, Lisa?
Mm-hmm.
You understand that, Greg? You're both passionate about your job.
I love that.
I love your passion.
This is a dream
I
come
love
true
that
to
you're
work here.
professionals, because if Lisa was the type that would lay down and go, all right, I'll do whatever anyone
I'll just
says,
take whatever your questions
I wouldn't want her
are.
around here. I like her get up and go. I like your get up and go.
You're making me cry.
I'm making you cry?
Why are you crying?
Why are you crying? Oh, no. Oh, Lisa's crying.
Greg, look at what you
putz.
did.
You know what?
Am I making you cry?
Because I am very passionate about what I do.
That's
I
right.
don't think I'm respected about that. And I'm sorry if I upset everyone.
The reason you're here is that I respect you. Look at Jason with the camera.
You see what happened, Greg? She showed you, because you're clearly not passionate enough. You didn't cry.
Yeah, I mean, I just really hope that's the true reason, because at no point did I want to make a woman cry. And when Howard indicated that I had been pointing my finger aggressively, granted I was like 30 feet across the room, but it freaked me out because I never want to be associated with any type of aggression.
By the way, that was a
women.
moment that I like Lisa, but like to me, this illustrates a pet peeve about Lisa. Lisa never said a word about the fingering. She never, not that she got fingered. Like Greg pointed a finger
Ever?
at her. No, I'm sure she has. That's not what I was saying.
You sure about that?
She never objected to it. She didn't even notice it. So Howard goes, "Oh, you shouldn't have pointed." Okay, that's Howard's point of view. And then all of a sudden Lisa goes, "You pointed at me during this argument?" Like, did she really care till Howard brought? Like, does she really care if someone points at her?
She probably should have said, which what I'm getting from that piece of tape is, I got emotional when you complimented me. That's why I cried.
Do you remember when Howard pointed at Penny Crone?
It wasn't Howard. It was John DeBella. It was John DeBella.
Was it?
Yeah, we did a press conference, and it was John DeBella.
Oh, okay, that's
and he
right,
pointed
right,
at Penny Crone. Just she was reduced to tears. She
Does
just
it
started
really work?
bawling. I don't know.
I pointed at this chick in the room. That works for us. Not chick.
See, Greg, what I took away from that after Lisa cried, I thought you were implying, and I could be wrong here, that she was crying to get some sympathy.
Absolutely, that's what I thought at first. But then when I came to realize there could be some validity.
But
to the
not
fact
only that, even if she's not intentionally do it, it's like, crying equals winning at that point.
Yeah, it's like
for a woman.
Right. You know what it was?
Right.
It's like when a woman cries when she's getting a speeding ticket.
Exactly. I started rolling my eyes. You were dead on, John.
All you could do at that point was like pull down your pants and show that you're a woman and start crying also.
I mean, maybe she was just feeling emotional, and that really did, tug at her heartstrings. But I hope I wasn't the cause of her tears.
Jeff in Ohio, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Hey guys, can you clarify something for me? Because these TV guys are pissing me off, and maybe I have it all wrong. But what is the pecking order as far as the news department versus the Howard TV guys go? Because my impression is that the TV guys are supposed to be documentarians, period, just quietly, wallflowers, documenting what happens on the show. So shouldn't Greg be documenting the guests and what Lisa's doing?
No, and there really is no pecking order. It goes it's situation by situation. You're right. The TV shows just document what's going on, but we've always had somebody interviewing the guests when they leave the studio for 11 years before we got here. So it was decided when we got here that the pecking order is TV gets to do their thing, and then Howard 100 News gets to do their thing because they have a little bit more latitude to move around.
Well, would you guys agree that the TV guys are getting a little big for their britches, especially Goodstein?
No.
It started.
You asked me if I would agree, and I say no, I don't agree.
It's not that at all, man. I'm not trying to assert myself as some powerful person. I know my role here. I try to stay laid back and talk as minimally as possible. But when someone
But lately it's getting worse, and it started with Goodstein when Benji got banned from breakfast, and Goodstein blatantly overruled Howard. It's just trickle down things happening now. Even lately,
it's a matter of standing up for yourself, man. That's what it comes down to. I've been nothing but nice to her, and we've had a pretty cordial relationship, and everyone has their breaking point.
Stephen in South Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show.
Well, thanks for having me, and I've got to tell you, kudos go out to Greg for standing up to Lisa G. Finally, someone is, because this woman really overemphasizes her importance to the Howard Stern show. You know, she goes on these red carpets. She thinks that she's the queen bee. She goes out with Beth Ostrowski. She thinks that she's in the inn now with Howard and Beth. She's always brown-nosing Howard.
Freezing cookies.
Well, I don't even care about that. And I'm really tired of people like Benji coming out and saying, well, she's got a great body.
Hey, I grew up in South Carolina, man.
Who gives a crap how she looks? She's an annoying bitch. She's really a drama queen. The dating advice book, what a joke that was. Her sign-off, Howard had to reprimand her about that because there's always Lisa G. It's not about Lisa G. It's the Howard Stern show. And frankly, a little less Lisa G would make things a lot better. And a happy birthday to Sam Lee also.
All right. Thank you, Stephen. Not a Lisa G fan. Do you think Lisa got taken down a couple pegs here today?
No, I think they disagreed on something, and Greg stood his ground. I don't think this was a TV versus Howard 100 News thing. I don't think this was a Greg versus Lisa thing. This was a sort of, I got to do my job and you're messing with my job. I don't think anybody's looking to take Lisa down. By the way, Lisa's, she's got a very distinct thing that she does here, and all that stuff that guy said that she does it really well. She should be on the red carpet. I don't know that Langford works on the red carpet any more than Lisa works in the Elliot Offen courtroom. You know what I mean?
Hello, Ralph Sorella.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, I just want to point out something with this Lisa and Greg thing. Is maybe it was Greg said, like Lisa gets all amped up when it's an A-lister and not when it's so much Jeff the Vomit guy. But I think part of the reason maybe she's getting amped up is she's got an A-lister has limited time, and she's trying. And she said this, sometimes when people argue, they don't listen to each other. She said, "I'm trying to squeeze my questions in because this person's going to run out." Jeff the Vomit guy's not going anywhere. He's going to stay all day. You have to throw him out.
Yeah, but Ralph, to answer that question, she doesn't even approach Jeff the Vomit guy. She just tags along to me. But when it's an A-lister, she feels the need to have, "Hi, I'm Lisa G. I'm from the news." There's just this personal need to be there.
Yeah, but why should that even bother you?
Because Ralph, you don't know the whole process. You don't know where the tape goes.
No,
you don't know why
that's fair to say. But I'm just saying, as an outsider, maybe I have a different perspective. And in fact, why should that bother you? Like her thing is, and we've talked about this. Steve Langford does the news things, and she is more of the celebrity kind of person. So that's when she comes in and gets.
It's an approach and a respect and a protocol that's been established a long time ago, and I think we generally work really well together, everyone, with all the different things that we need to get. But when someone keeps stepping on you and keeps stepping on you, and there's been an established way to do things, you're going to snap inevitably. And I honestly bit my tongue for 5 years, and when I did speak to her, I was very calm, and it just kept creeping back. So, I mean, I admittedly lost it.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, there was a lot of talk about bad breath in the office. Some of the staff may not be aware that they have this bad breath, and Howard pointed out a few things to JD that maybe would improve
his breath.
And we also talked about the new Richard Christie getting rid of his porn and all that. So check it out.
Now, did you guys notice the smell in JD's office that Howard was referring to?
I don't get into JD's office. I don't think I ever walk into it too much. And usually when I do, it's after the show, and it usually smells like Wendy's or Burger King or McDonald's.
Ronnie, how about you?
Well, he's always got food in there, so it could be the food. He's got Doritos in there a lot of times, and they stink. So it could stink up the whole room. He keeps the door closed. So it could be Doritos.
Are you going to follow Howard's regimen that he outlined for you and brush more? And
I'm going to try to, yeah.
Use the toothpicks?
Dude, you don't think it's the Doritos? You think it's
I don't know what it is.
Stinky mouth or what?
I don't know what it is.
Has anyone told you that your breath bothered them besides Will, who came in and told you point blank?
No, which is...
but JD, there was an issue at one time, right? And I thought it had been fixed.
Well, I don't... I try, That's all I can do.
You also mentioned you noticed Will's breath not being so great.
You know what? I'll take the high road and just not comment any further on that.
So that means you meant it.
Huh? Not everyone's breath is great around here. Apparently mine.
Gary, you used to get abused for that, but that seemed to have gone away on the show.
Yeah, I stopped eating garlic and smoking. It helped quite a bit.
I try not to get too close to people just so this issue doesn't come up, but apparently I've been getting a little too close to people.
Hey, who has the best breath here, do you think?
I don't think about it.
John Hine actually has really nice, sweet breath.
Never.
How do you know?
Because we get real close when we talk.
No one's ever struck me as having particularly beautiful breath around here. But the question is, has you
What
guys
does that
noticed that no one has struck me as having particular? What is?
You got something to say about somebody? Say it.
What are you looking for?
No, I'm looking for a real answer. Obviously, somebody stinks around here, and you got nothing to say.
Who said that?
I don't. The way you said it, dude.
What are you talking about?
No, because you wrote people into.
I was leading into my next question.
No, you lead people. That's what you do to people. You lead people in. Now you let yourself in. Let it out. Who stinks?
What did I lead myself into? I said no one has.
Ronnie conspiracy theorist.
Benji asked me if anybody has great breath around here.
Okay, John. Afraid to open your mouth, aren't you?
Anyway, not at all.
Yeah,
Ron,
okay.
all right. Ronnie, your breath's horrible.
Thank you.
I got to tell you. No, but my question was going to be, do you notice anybody else like smelling around here? Or is there a particular scent? I know others have been accused of it before, but have you noticed anybody?
Hey, John, do you notice anybody who stinks?
Let's see. Jason from time to time. JD once in a while, but I would tell him. Other than that, no, not really. You?
No, not really.
Not in Scott's room? I know you guys
No,
keep that
not at
door
all.
closed a lot.
No.
The best
Not at
breath is if you don't smell it at all. You shouldn't smell somebody's sweet breath or bad breath. You just shouldn't notice it.
I like John's sweet breath. But the smokers you can smell sometimes.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know who I get a whiff of all the time?
Sal?
Oh, Shuley. If Shuley comes in to interview me, no, it doesn't have bad breath. The only time I smell, I can tell if Shuley just literally came up from downstairs having a cigarette. I can tell there's almost the smoke is still coming out.
I don't think it's his breath, Gary. I think it's his clothes.
Oh, really?
His clothes smell from smoke.
Yeah.
What about Richard? I think Richard's cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, we should talk about that.
I
one
try
day.
not to get close. To
Richard's
him.
a whole different guy now. He's wearing nicer clothes. He takes showers. He doesn't do weird shit in the studio anymore. His porn's all been put in storage.
He lost a ton of weight.
Yeah.
He got rid of all that porn in his office.
Is this the married Richard Christie? Is that where this is coming from?
He threw out all the DVDs. They had a library of DVDs in that office that had to be 200 or 300, and they threw them all away under the premise that nobody watches DVDs anymore.
No, but that's true. Like everything's on the internet. Like
that's what Richard said. Everything's on the internet.
Like it's like it's just a waste.
But I mean, some of that stuff was
it's a waste. It's such a pain in the ass to put in a DVD when you can just you can look up anything on the internet.
I'd rather watch it on a 61-inch TV than a little monitor. Sorry.
Well, you could still do that.
JD, do you think Richard's a different guy?
I think so. I mean, I haven't hung out with it. Listen, he still drinks.
Oh my God!
Quite a lot.
You know what
That'll
they
never
did?
change.
You know what they did last night, or Tuesday night? He goes, "Yeah, I got to watch what I'm eating because we're going to a champagne tasting event." I'm like, on a fucking Tuesday night? He's like, "Yeah."
I love Richard. Like really, I just like him so much, but I've never connected with him. Like even when he said he was jerking off, it was like once a week. He's never been. He never has struck me as a really sexual person. Like he went 10 years without having sex, like all through his 20s.
Well, he had that hard drive collection of every porn
I know,
star
but
in the
I
world.
think it was more funny than he was really getting off on.
No, he was. But the thing was that he was. I disagree with you. I go the exact opposite way. He was so into it that he would save up for a week so that when he did it, and he had this whole experience going where he'd shut the door and lock the doors and get all the video on, where it would be such an amazing experience that because he did it less.
I don't know, but could you guys wait a week other than John? Could you guys wait a week without orgasming?
No.
Yeah, I can.
And you'd feel okay about it after, like, literally after a day? Like, you don't get, like, start feeling it?
There's no timetable for how horny I get. Sometimes it's 3 days in a row, and sometimes a week goes by.
Cliff in New York, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey guys, you guys tell me that Richard took all the porn out of his office?
Yes.
He did. That's and I know he lost all that weight, and he's dressing nicer and all that.
Well, dressing nicer than when he got here, 8 or 9 years ago.
His hair's cut short.
Damn, I don't know. Richard's the man. He cracks me up every time he's on that show.
He seems more into his fish than anything now.
Oh, he loves that little fish.
Oh, yes, he does.
What's the name of the fish again?
Rusty.
Oh, yeah, their grandson's name.
That's how he calls it. Hey, Rusty. How you doing, Rusty?
He called me in last week. He goes, "Watch." He holds the food, and in his mind, the fish jumps out of the water. I don't know if it does, if it actually takes the food out of his hand. But he says he's got his beta fish trained to eat out of his hand.
Yeah, I don't want to be around here when Rusty isn't with us anymore, because that's going to be a very sad day in that office.
Ultimate Superfan Trivia Challenge hosted by Vincent Favali. Will be
You're
happening.
kidding. Vinny's coming in?
Yeah, I think 3 of our listeners are going to play me, Fred, and Gary.
You're in the contest.
That's why Vinny's coming in. He's going to host.
What do you know about the show?
Nothing. I said to Gary, I probably know the least. That's the weird thing. I bet you I bet you I get the most questions wrong.
I wouldn't doubt it. Your memory's not that good.
But we're going to be tough to beat because I know Gary knows a lot about the show. I think Fred does too.
I know some, but the guy who really impressed me last time we did this was Brian Phelan. He is like a genius at this.
Yeah, well, he was too good, so we want to give the fans a chance. So they get to play me.
No, they beat us anyway.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm Joe. I'm Jim. And we're here to compete in the Ultimate Superfan Trivia Challenge. Today, the 3 of us are going to be taking on Gary Delabate, Fred Norris, and for the first time ever competing in one of these contests, Howard himself. Guys, what do you think?
We're ready. I feel good. I think Howard is the greatest radio personality of all time, but if I remember correctly, not the greatest at trivia.
Right, he's a terrible memory, but the show member with probably the best memory, Gary.
Yeah, oh, hey.
He'll be competing.
Yep. Fred's no chump.
No, that's right. He's no slouch himself, so.
But I still got confidence the 3 of us with our combined knowledge can overtake their combined knowledge. Not taking anything away from Gary, Fred, or Howard himself, but I think the 3 of us, we could take him down.
So, Vinny, welcome back to the show. It's been a long time.
Yes, very long.
And you're here to host the Ultimate Superfan Trivia Contest.
Exactly. Is that what it's called?
I believe so.
Yes. I don't know. There's not a lot of information floating around here. You can see right now I'm just getting the questions, of which basically I've written half of them for the competition.
So it's last-minute prep, to say the least.
Totally last-minute prep. I kept on getting emails from Jason. First I get the call. It's like, hey, you want to host this? I'm like, well, that would be great. And then I start getting these emails from John Hine. Hey, it's great that you're hosting. We need questions. I'm like, what? Why do I have to write the questions? I have to do that too? And I thought they were just needed extra questions. I figured they had their own batch, and I kept on getting these emails. Where are the questions? I'm like, oh my God, they're looking at me to supply the questions for the show. So I did about 30 of them, and I'm happy to see that a lot of them made the cut here. I think they're really good.
You're an all-in-one host.
All-in-one host, man, except I don't have my blue tuxedo.
Got to go, okay, this is for Fred on this team and Steve on this team, and then ask the question, or else Gary's going to just keep buzzing in on everything. And you don't want to hear Howard.
The person on each team. Yeah, they have to know they're up at bat.
You want to hear Howard try and get a question, or else Gary's going to try and answer everything.
And how will Vinny know what order to go in? How will it just be will he move from right to left or left to right?
Can I do it? Oh, yeah, I can't do it out right now. I can't map it out.
I would go closest out, like
Okay.
you know, like Family Feud kind
Well-
of first person, then the next person, then the next person.
Right. You mean
Okay.
the closest out. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
The other thing, if you can keep in the back of your head as you're going through it, there's some questions here. Like, I don't know if we want to ask Gary a question about Gary. Or Howard.
Absolutely.
You could ask Howard a question about Howard, because I think that's funny. If you ask Howard what the original title of his book was, he'll know it, but, like, you know, it'd be funny if he didn't. Like, so
skip around.
Be wary of that. I don't want to skip around, but,
Yeah,
but
try not to.
I mean, Howard may also take over, and Robin may go into Howard's slot, and you may lose your job.
This is a
so.
fucking train wreck.
It's a train wreck.
All right.
Why?
But wait, more importantly,
Just stay
No, I'm going to be fine.
Read-
The wheels are going to fall off midway.
read through these and make sure
Yes.
you're cool.
Okay, yeah, right.
Come on, Vinny. You could
A lot of them.
I have confidence
Do you
in it
think
will fail.
Link Martindale ever said that Card Sharks was going to be a train wreck?
Gambit was a bitch.
Nice reference.
Are you guys cool?
You guys
we'll,
good?
we'll all be in there. They're going to be on Fred's board.
Okay,
I'm going to be in your line of sight.
Excellent, guys. I'm in your hands.
All right, Vinny.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Kick ass.
That won't happen.
So the way this is going to work is it's going to be a round of easy questions, 5-point questions. You guys will go back and forth.
Tell me I'm a contestant.
Right.
No, but you
I just
go-
want to make sure you're
no
comfortable
special
with this.
advantage.
Howard's up. Then they're up.
So how many of these? So Vinny's going to make the call on how many of these we want to do in the first round. Second round?
It's very complicated.
It's
very complicated.
Is it? Well, if I want to cut it off, I'll cut it
Cut
off.
off. And then, so the final round was
We've
going to
been
be.
down this road before.
Should we set them?
Bring them in there.
Have you read his? Hey, can I?
So when you interview, they'll be over there. This button will be there. 3 microphones. I have control over there.
Wait. Say that again.
Okay, when you interview the contestants, they're going to be over there on the right.
Okay, got it.
This
That's the
fader
button.
is for their mics.
Okay.
Okay, I have control. Then when you get up to go over there,
Use that,
you pick up these headphones.
and you'll run the board.
Evan will be over here. I'll be over there. It'll be
Okay,
two.
good. Excellent. See, it takes 2 men to do it.
I'm taking 50% of the credit. Let's talk.
Excellent. Well, that you deserve.
Oh, look who's over there. Vinnie Favale and
Vinny
3
is in place.
super fans. I'm hopped up this morning, huh? I'm like shot out of a fucking cannon. Should be this awake every morning. Vinny's on podium. Who's that? I'm responsible for this catastrophe.
I'm 100% responsible.
Yeah, that's
Now
it.
get ready for a
Evan
compliment
had
later,
nothing to
Scott.
do with it.
First of all, Vinnie Favale used to work with us closely at CBS. He was good enough to come over. He had to rip himself away from the David Letterman show, where he is executive vice president, late night, East Coast.
Not executive vice.
What are you?
Just regular vice president.
And you look good. How much weight have you lost in total since we worked with you?
I would say between 50 and 60.
Yeah, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
You're like
Wanna go out?
half a person.
Yeah, people say my head is too big, though.
Your head was always large.
But how do you lose weight in your head? Like, people still
can't.
find ways to criticize me. I've lost like 60 pounds, but your head's too big.
I asked Vinny to host Superfan trivia because whenever Vinny hosts anything for us, people love to complain and say Vinny sucks and they hate
Oh,
him.
let me tell you something. I could tell you I'm going to suck right now. I'm so confused already.
All right, you have your questions. You don't let these guys look at the questions. What's the matter with you?
I hope he's
Doug, you're not gonna show them, are you?
shielding the
They're
questions.
retarded. Now, Vinny will be the host because obviously I am one of the contestants.
You're a contestant.
Fred, Gary, and myself will team up against 3 players. We have some super fans here. Our first super fan is Jimmy W. Jimmy, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Very good. And
That looks like a lineup, Howard.
I know. That looks like double trouble. Triple trouble. Jimmy has listened to the Howard Stern Show every day since 1996. You haven't missed a show?
No.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, if I missed one, I'd hear it on tape or something.
All right. Jimmy.
Howard Stern Superfan.
Oh, they had an intro.
Stern Super.
Thank you. We're not playing the game yet. I'm just talking to the guys. Once we go to the game.
anxious.
All right. Vinny's going to need all the help he can get, so you'll need music and sound effects.
You're not kidding.
Are you really nervous about this?
I'm not nervous. I'm nervous about actually all the information that I was just given before.
Who wrote the questions
I'm
for
not-
Superfan Trivia?
Well, apparently I did. I wrote some, I just thought I was coming in to host, and then they're like, we need questions.
Oh, you mean when did they get to you about this?
Well, to host about like a week ago, and
Right.
then questions like 4 days ago.
Jesus Christ.
But they're actually very, very hard. I'd be surprised if you got anywhere.
I guarantee I won't get any of them. I don't know
made
anything
it
about the
super
show.
hard.
But what
I guarantee Jim W. will kick my ass in any Howard Stern trivia.
What's even harder is the format of the game, which we'll get into when we start playing. Very complicated.
Jim, are you unemployed? That 1996. I mean, you've been listening to every show. Do you tape them or something? Because you have to go to work.
Yeah, I can listen at work.
I see.
I mean, sometimes I'm a day late. On my ass 50 because we don't get good reception where I work. But
Jim works in the auto industry. Jim's been dating his girlfriend for 7 years. Jim had a vasectomy when he was 23 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Did you had kids young?
Yeah, I had 3 kids and was snipped by the time I was 23.
And
I knew everything.
And then it says you got divorced a year later.
Yeah.
And now you have a new girlfriend. What if she's going to want kids? Do you have to get it reversed?
They got in there once, man. I don't think they're getting back in.
I see.
It didn't when they shot me with the whatever the painkiller is.
Yeah.
It kind of didn't go all the way to the other side, so I felt it.
You felt it.
Yeah. So they're not getting that. Fucked me up for a long time, man. Ain't getting
You're
back
not
in.
letting them back at you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do I need any more kids?
All right, Jim, no, you don't. You don't. Jim is 33 years old and he lives in Wayne, Michigan. Okay.
Yeah.
Joe, you're a super fan as well. Is that correct?
Most certainly.
Hi, Joe. Joe's listened to the show every day since 1988.
Well, not listen to the show, but it was the pay-per-views and TV special, the old Channel 9 show, and then since we got it in our area, early 90s to now, I think I've missed one show.
How do we find you guys? Is it through what? Did you email us, or has that how it worked?
contest on the email.
I see. Okay. Joe attended the New York premiere of Private Parts in 1997. Wasn't that a great event?
It was awesome. We were, my friend and I, Pete, we were front row on the red carpet where the turn came, where you guys came out of the car right into the building. We were right there, dab smack. It was awesome.
I don't remember a lot of the premiere, except the fact that it was big. I mean, it was like a wild time in New York City, wasn't it?
It certainly was the Pope Mobile that you came in.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. I was very full of myself, didn't I? I hopped out of the Pope Mobile, did some interviews, and quickly jumped on stage to perform 2 songs with Rob Zombie at MTV.
Yeah.
And it was all on
Can
MTV.
you imagine? That must have been insane. What am I doing on a stage with Rob Zombie? But there I was.
Killing it. That's what you were doing.
Nailing it.
Yes.
Winning. Joe's been married 5 years. They're expecting their first child in October. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Joe's a huge comic book nerd.
Most certainly.
Me too.
Did you miss Comic-Con?
San Diego is, it's too big. It's less about the comics and more about the TV and the movies and everything else like that. Baltimore is coming up where it's, it's more pure, like Stan Lee.
Purist.
Yes,
Well,
Stan
has
Lee.
Comic-Con lost its way in a sense because of its big quality, that it's gone too Hollywood? The true fans don't really get enough comic book stuff. Is that what you're saying?
I would have to say that San Diego's been that way for the last 3 or 4 years.
Baltimore's the thing, right?
Baltimore's a good one. Mid-Ohio has a good one. There's a lot of smaller ones that are coming up. And hey, Stan Lee is going to be at this one.
Stan Lee, the legendary Stan Lee, the inventor of Marvel Comics, the man who really is responsible for Iron Man, Spider-Man. They're true,
certainly
original Stan Lee.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Do you dress up?
No.
Thank God. I'd throw you right out of here.
I'd throw myself out.
Right. I might go with you to the Baltimore one. I'm going as Spider-Man.
But if you did dress up, what would you be?
What?
I said if he did dress up, what would he be?
What is your favorite comic book hero?
Well, if I was to dress up, I'd go as Darth Nihilus.
Yes.
But
Darth Nihilus.
No, I would go as Captain Cold from the Flash comic books.
Very nice. Peter, you are our third contestant. I'm getting away from Joe. Peter,
I can't get away from him, Howard.
You've listened to the show every day since 1982.
82.
Now, all you guys together are going to depend on one another to win this thing. If you beat us, you know that thanks to our good friends at Bud Light, you're playing for that Port Paradise cruise, and you're playing for $2,500 each.
So they're playing as a team.
They're playing it. Well, yeah.
They can't help each other. Well, they're playing as a team, but when they're answering the questions, they
But
can't
their
help.
scores are combined.
At the end.
That's
but
right.
they can't help each other.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. So you get your work cut out for you, but that's a hell of a nice price. $2,500 a piece. I thought it was $2,500 for the
And
three.
you had to fight over it.
Yeah. But you're talking about a very sizable prize here.
Yeah.
And a cruise.
What would you do with the money, Peter, if you win?
My wife's 40th birthday's coming up, so I'll get her something nice with the winnings.
Get her one of those Birkin bags or some shit?
Well, I don't know about that, Howard. That's a little too crazy.
A lot of steep money there. Pete's listened to the show since 1982. Pete's favorite person on the show is, guess who, Robin?
Who?
Fred.
Of course.
Why Fred? I don't feel he does that much.
I don't know. I just when Fred's ready to
I talk
to
the
hit,
whole time.
I know, but when Fred's ready with the sound effects, it just I think it and
it's there.
I don't see
hits
how
it.
I can be your favorite person on the
Well,
show.
come on.
I
You
really
know what?
am.
Everybody
He's
says
like-
everybody says you.
I see.
He's like when, we were growing up and there were Beatle cards and
Right.
everybody was collecting Paul and John.
And then you meet some assholes into Ringo.
Yeah, that's what he is.
All right.
George. I can't be a Ringo.
Fred's not
Ringo.
Ringo.
No, Fred is the back. You would describe Fred, I suppose, as the backbone of the show. Is that correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I
Yep.
would too. My back is killing me. Let's see what else. You got your wife's birthday. You've been married 13 years. You got an 8-year-old daughter.
Yes, I do.
And you're 40 years old and you live in Chesterfield, New Jersey.
That's
Okay,
right,
Pete,
yep.
that's good. All right, listen to me. I wish you boys luck. I am now going to take positions with Fred and Gary. You will compete against us in the Ultimate Superfan family.
Howard Stern Superfan. Howard Stern Superfan. Howard Stern Superfan. Howard Stern Superfan.
I don't hear myself.
There you are.
Oh, there I am. Okay, there we go.
Superfan.
I don't hear Robin. Boys, another fine setup. There she is. Okay.
We can tell that Scott might be responsible for this sound.
All right. How much are you responsible? Oh, he says now he's only 10% responsible.
No, I was holding the door.
All right. Remember, the boys over there are playing for $2,500 apiece if they beat myself, Gary, and Fred. I'm going to turn it over to Vinnie Favali, who all fans hate, and we'll be disgusting with his performance today. Go ahead, Vinnie.
Okay, you guys ready to play?
Yeah.
Ready, let's go.
Okay, now, actually, I have one technical question. How do I tell who buzzed in first? 'Cause
There's no buzzing.
I know, but
You
everybody
don't need
was...
a buzzer.
We're going one at a time.
Holy
No,
mackerel.
Here's how it works. This is the way I
No,
understand it.
no,
Seriously.
Vinny,
Gary, tell him how it works.
Okay.
What kind of show is this?
We went over it. We could flip a coin, but in
How
this
many
case,
times did you go over it?
We're not
Can I
even
tell you what I know?
Vinny,
I blame
stop.
you, Gary.
Stop.
There's chaos already.
Vinny, stop.
Throw Vinny out of here.
The fans will go first. Jim W. is up for the first question. Yes.
Okay. All right.
John's shaking his head. Yes, John and I talking about this.
That's the way it works.
Okay.
No
I was
buzzing.
told. I was told the first question is for the fans, but in teams. So, for instance, the first pair is Howard.
I just told you what it is.
Okay, the first question is for the fans. It's 5 points. Okay,
No,
you
it's for
ready?
Jim W.
Jim
specific.
W.
Yes, I know. They're playing.
You're
as
the
a team.
shittiest
Okay, you
fucking
ready?
host. You really are,
Okay.
Vinny. You suck.
Jim, this one's for you.
All right.
Before he became Baba Booey, what was Gary's nickname on the show?
Boy Gary.
Correct. All right.
For
correct.
5 points.
Wow.
Okay, this one goes to you guys. This is John for Howard, right?
Oh, my God,
Okay.
Vinny. You're the worst host. You
Howard.
don't even know the game.
What title did you originally want to use for your first book, Private Parts?
I'm going to say Mein Kampf.
Very good.
Thank you.
Correct.
Now you have 5 points.
Okay, back
That's
to the
right,
fans.
Robin.
Okay,
All right.
Joe, you ready?
Yes.
What
By the way,
cable-
Vinny, don't ask everyone if they're ready. They're fucking ready. They've been ready for hours.
They came to
We've
do
This
established
guy's
that
got
they're
up at
ready.
2 in the morning. They're ready.
What cable network did Son of a Beach air on?
FX.
Correct.
Very good. Okay, this next question.
These are 5-pointers. That's why they're so easy.
Okay, for the Stern team. Now, this is an audio question, so please wait till the audio plays. Before
This is
you
for
answer.
me,
It's for
right?
Gary.
Okay.
Right.
No.
You ready, Gary? Okay. Who is the foul-mouthed baseball owner that Billy West is screeching?
Oh, it was just my imagination there. I'm seeing black ghosts. Oh, God. So all I want to say is good luck, Howard. Let me rub some dead dog hair on you.
That is Marge Shot.
Very good. Correct.
The legendary Billy West.
Back to the fans. Who was the DJ who preceded Howard's morning show for many years and was nicknamed the Nightbird? And that goes for Peter.
Peter.
Allison Steele.
Correct. Wow.
That's right.
Everybody's spot on. What
You
are
almost choked there.
I almost.
That was an easy one.
I know.
Okay, back to the Stern Show.
Nightbird,
And
fly,
Fred.
come fly with me. Fly, fly away, fly. All of New York and the tri-state area. Fly with the Nightbird, Allison Steele. All right, go ahead.
Okay, Fred, this one was for you. Who was banned from the show after punching Stuttering John?
That would be A.J. Benza.
Correct.
Correct, Freddie.
All right, they've been 100% so far, so the score is tied.
Tied all around.
15-15.
Back to the fans. We start back at the top. Jim, you ready?
Yes.
Stop saying you're ready.
It's a nervous tick, okay?
Just say, Jim, here's your question.
right,
you don't
Vinny.
even have to say that. Just say, Jim, and read the question.
Still 5-point questions we're on here,
We're
Vinny?
still on
Okay.
5 points, okay?
Just tell him what.
Don't look over my shoulder, Howard.
Right.
Jim, F. Timmy refers to what type of animal that Jackie owned?
A cat.
Very good.
Wow.
Very good. Okay, Howard, back
Yes.
to you.
Yes.
What was Robin's score on Dr. Drew's narcissism test?
Oh, shit. 34.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh!
Remember that.
Joe, for 5 points, what was the name of Riley Martin's original co-host?
Ooh, that's a good
That's
one.
a toughie.
If he knows this, he's good.
I know Eron's the current one.
That's correct.
I'm going to go with Eron. I know. Ugh.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Wrong, sorry. Curtis Cooperman.
Wait, I was supposed to get that one. No, seriously, supposed to come back to me. I had the answer.
Oh,
when he gets the
right.
turn, it comes to me.
You're right. You're right.
Well, that's good. They lost.
God, well,
I know, but I had it. They lost, and I would have got it.
Yeah, why didn't you say, Gary, you get your turn? You
I
fucking
just got the
suck,
rules
Vinny.
2 minutes before I got in here.
The fans are correct. This is the last time you're host.
There was no pre-meeting.
Why didn't you say, all right, Joe, you got that wrong. Let's go to Gary if he can steal.
Gary, you want to
I
take
forgot.
Curtis Cooperman.
You will get the next one in place of
Gary's
Okay,
on.
Gary, this is an audio question, so please wait.
He keeps getting audio questions.
What was Sal apologizing for when he said these infamous words?
Hi, this is Sal Governale.
Oh, just that's it?
That's it.
Any more?
What was he apologizing for? He was apologizing for saying that white women shouldn't date black men.
Correct.
Wow, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Would you have gotten that, Fred?
Not
Honestly,
from that.
me neither.
Not from that length of clip.
Back to the fans.
I wouldn't have gotten
Okay, this one is for Peter. What are the official station call letters of DC 101?
WWDC.
Very good.
Correct. I could have stolen.
Amazing.
That's right. I knew
Fred.
Yes, sir.
What Van Halen song is on the Private Parts soundtrack?
Oh, man. Running with the Devil.
Wrong.
Fred is the weak
How
link.
dare you? I couldn't get that either.
Peter, this is your shot.
Shh.
You already got me.
Oh,
Jim.
Jim, this is your
Suck,
shot.
Vinny.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark. Is it you really got me?
Nope, wrong.
Can I get another
Wait,
chance?
I go now.
I think
I go, right?
Yes, let's let Howard do it.
Are we going back?
Repeat,
Yes,
the,
yes.
repeat the fucking question.
Okay. What Van Halen song is on the Private Parts soundtrack?
You put together this soundtrack.
You really got me.
No.
Did Fred say that?
No.
Said
I
it.
said
Jim said
Jim
it.
said
Yeah.
oh, shit.
I think I know what it is.
It was in the
now.
movie.
Let's go back to the fans, and then we'll go back
Go
to the.
back to
okay, Joe.
You know what? I don't. I just said the same thing as Jim. I suck.
I have no idea.
All right,
I
two
suck as a
numbers.
host. You suck as a
Keep
host.
going.
Okay,
I
Gary.
know it next time.
All right, go ahead, Gary. Oh no, it's not Gary. I just
Yes,
went.
it is.
It's this guy,
we're
right?
going back and
Gary
forth.
now.
Okay, go ahead.
But still the same question.
I got it. Jamie's crying?
Correct.
That's it.
You were eventually
Well,
correct.
now you know.
I knew that. I can't believe I guessed the same thing the previous guy.
Sean, help me. Who
You
goes
see
next
how
here?
that happens?
I thought maybe it would
guy?
work this time. All right, go ahead.
Joe? Peter.
No, Peter.
Okay, Peter.
Vinny, all you got to do is keep track of whose turn it is.
Okay, Joe. It goes to Joe. Sorry.
No,
What
it's
is
Joe just
Peter.
went.
No, according to
It's Peter.
Peter.
Hey, Vinny, I hope your play fails. Well, it is already failing. So who cares?
Here at the musical.com. What is the first name of Benji's uncle that he wishes to remain unspoken?
Detlef.
Correct.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Back here.
What is the score, by the way? We now have some
The
discrepancy
score
in the
is
score.
it's a tie. 30 for the fans, 30 for the staff.
All right, go ahead.
But I think it was his
Okay.
grandfather.
Okay, that actually. Okay, this is the
Is that
last.
the end of
here's
the
the last
five-pound?
question of the first round. You ready? Let's goes to Fred. What was the name of the summer camp that Howard attended?
Well met.
Correct. Camp Well Met. We'll take that.
Should we take a break now?
Yes,
All
much
right.
needed break.
And then we can
Yes,
sit.
because there's a lot of
Absolutely.
tension in the room.
Well, no, there's not a lot of tension. It's a tension between me and Vinny because I'm going to explain the game to him. All right, we'll be back right after these words. Listen to me, Vinny. We went over this 97.
You guys did. I did.
Yeah, why didn't they go over it with you?
Yeah. Well, you know.
were, and you started doing shtick with Howard.
No,
instead
I
of
wasn't.
listening to the rules.
Well, if that was the first time I was hearing it, I still
No,
would
he should have been
confused.
briefed before the show.
Yeah, no.
Come on.
John did that, but
you
it's
did?
a very confusing format. But I got it. I can't get the pairs. I can't
Next
keep track
time,
of
you
the
know what you
pairs.
do? You put 6 people up and let them practice.
Yeah, to see that would have been great.
Or we let John do it.
Look
All
at
right,
Will
so-
throw me under the bus.
So second round, just one, back and forth.
Back and forth.
Okay, just keep it moving. If
Okay.
they get it wrong, they get a chance to
Got it,
steal.
got it.
Next time you host.
And they let it fly. And then final round. Okay,
Right,
whoever's losing at that
Right.
point, you go to that team and you go, okay, here's your 25
Got it.
whatever point value.
You got Bud Light
Okay,
coming up
this,
first.
so I can- I'll just.
Right.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And then Howard will tell you how long.
One suggestion: just try to mention the points more.
Got it.
So people know what's.
We're starting off with the tie.
It's like doing radio on
Right.
baseball on radio.
Got it. I do that all the time.
We go back to our confused host, who, by the way, did not end his confusion during the commercials. I barely paid attention to him. He talked about his incredible weight loss as opposed to the contest, and now let's go back to Vinnie for
Okay,
volley.
now the fans, just if you keep a track at home, the fans are down by 5 points. So, guys, you got to pull it together here. You ready?
Fuck you, fans. We're winning.
Hey, you guys don't want them not to win the $2,500.
Hey-o. We're very competitive. We're playing to win.
Okay, Jim, here we go.
Point value on these questions?
Point value is now up to 10 points.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys got a shot
Nice.
here.
You guys lose, you have to lick our assholes. But we're not gay.
Who were the original members of the Losers? I need the names of all the losers. This one's for Jim.
Okay, Scott Salem, Howard Stern, Fred Norris, Jackie Martling, John Melendez.
Correct.
Very good.
Good answer.
Okay.
I couldn't have done that. I forgot about Jackie completely.
Although I
and
quibble
John
with
Melendez.
John was barely a part of it.
He was part of it, be honest. Okay, go
Fred,
ahead. You
they're
just
ahead
don't
of you
like
now. This is an audio question. Wait for the answer.
Uncle.
What was Jackie Martling apologizing for when he said this? Wait for the audio.
It was stupid, and I'll never do anything like that again. And I love you, and I'm very sorry. And I'm very sincere. And please don't make it.
I know this.
Of course.
Do you want the long answer or the short
The short
one?
answer.
short answer.
The shortest
I'm not
answer
trying to bring the show
possible.
down.
He was
I just wanna
apologizing.
apologize.
He said the Jessica Hahn incident is when he was in the bathtub in Philly.
I can't believe that was
You
part
played
of the
the
tape.
answer.
That was them. They cut the tape. I
Who
just
cut
got
the
question.
tape? What fucking morons.
You can't
Thank
fit that on
goodness
tape.
Fred was talking
What
over
happened,
that
Johnny?
part.
We cut the tape. That was me. That was my fault. I'll take responsibility.
Well, he had the answer anyway, so.
Okay,
Or
there we
if
go.
you want,
Come on.
in all
And,
fairness, you
and
want
basically, he took his underwear and threw it in the backyard, and I guess you discovered all
That's
the
too
mayhem.
much information. Forget
All
it.
right,
There
go
you
ahead.
go.
Okay.
Just proving I know.
This one is going to Joe. Okay, Joe? What sportcaster uttered the words, "lest anyone think," during the OJ prank?
That was Al Michaels.
Correct.
Very nice.
All right, very good.
I'm the worst.
fans are up.
I don't even know if I could have remembered his name.
The fans are up 50 to 45.
I'm actually nervous. Go ahead.
Howard, it's your turn.
Gary, this one's...
No, it's for Howard.
It's for me,
for Howard,
Vinny.
sorry,
And Vinny,
sorry.
stop showing the answers to Jim
What-
W.
What? It's the way they set me up. They put me right on top of you guys.
Yeah, I know, it's stupid.
Howard, what line of yours inspired Kid Rock to use it in one of his songs? It was a line that you said many years ago.
Balls in your mouth.
Correct.
Yes.
Hey-oh.
Very good.
Howard Stern, super fan.
Okay.
Howard Stern, super fan.
Guys, this is for 10 points. These guys are ahead of you. Okay? All right, who's up next here? Peter. Okay, Pete. What writer from the Channel 9 show became a reality show mega producer? He was on the Channel 9 show.
Mark Cronin.
Correct.
Correct. Sold his
And
company
the-
for millions of dollars to Endemol.
And the fans pull ahead.
No one thought he'd be successful.
And it's Gary's turn.
Okay, thank you, Robin. I appreciate that.
Both, I'll get it up. Don't
Gary,
worry.
it's on you. At Howard's 1997 birthday show, who was called in while laying in a coffin? Who called in while laying in a coffin?
Wait a second. At Howard's birthday show.
At Howard's 1997 birthday show, who called in while laying in a coffin? I did not write this one.
Who called in? Who called into the birthday show in 1997?
That you
While
produced.
lying in a coffin.
While laying in a coffin. I'm going to take a wild guess and say John DeBella.
Wrong.
No, Gary.
Both.
Okay, hold on,
Robin, shut
Robin.
up. You know one thing and now you're fucking
I think
expert?
I've known all of these answers.
Okay, Joe, here's your shot to really pull ahead.
Pull ahead, baby.
Morton Downey Jr.
Correct.
Wow. He said he was laying in a
The,
car.
the fans are at 70 points.
What kind of questions are
They're
that?
on fire.
Wow, those guys are good.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good.
How come you didn't know that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
And I booked him.
You booked them.
I probably told him to get in the coffin. I don't remember.
and he literally was laying in a coffin?
That's what they say.
All right.
You are the producer, right?
What, Joe? Joe, what
He,
do you-
many times on the air, you had said that he was going to die of cancer. And I guess it was lined up. He immediately showed up. I remember it on the E! show very vividly. It opens up. He's smoking a cigarette. And he goes, "I'm not dead yet, Howard."
Yeah.
And then it began from there.
Who's laughing now? You won
Hey,
that.
Fred.
Show them the answers.
Okay, they
He's
can't
the
read.
worst host. Go
Look
ahead.
where they put me. Fred,
Yes, sir.
what artist name did Sal use when he recorded this instant classic? Wait for the audio. We have to hear all.
Oh,
I
come
was
on,
going to
let's
say,
go.
can't we cut this?
Go ahead, Fred.
G-Man?
Correct.
Wow, I wouldn't know.
I was going with Candy Wrapper.
What is the score?
What's the score,
now
Vinny?
is the fans are at 70, the staff's at 65.
Uh-oh, you guys are lagging.
Okay, guys, 10 points. We got a few more questions left here. Okay, this one is going for, I believe, Joe, right? Who goes next?
You're asking. You're the host.
Jim.
All right, go ahead, Jim.
Jim, which longtime guest?
This is your last appearance. You're
Jim,
having.
which longtime guest's private parts were referred to as being like a snapping gyro?
Oh, this is good. I got this one. Shh.
It's on Jim.
Snapping gyro. Siobhan?
Nope.
Go get him, Howard.
Here I go. No, the guest that was referred to as having snapping gyro was Jessica Hahn.
That's correct. 75 points.
That means you guys have moved ahead.
I brought us to a lead despite Gary's lack of knowledge about the show.
Okay, we've got 3 more 10-point questions before we get to the super questions.
Who
okay?
knew Gary would be the weak link?
Jim, you're next. What was the original name of Howard's band?
No,
Electric.
Is it me? I got the
Joe's turn.
last one.
Joe.
Oh, Vinny, you're
What
so
was-
bad as a host.
Robin, could you just tell me who goes next on the next one so I don't make a fool
You
of
can't
myself
even
every
remember
time?
who goes next?
What
Are you
was-
straightening your hair?
No, the headphones keep on putting it off of my eyes.
Okay. He's trying to look hot.
Well, this is HD now.
Go ahead.
Last time I was here was FM.
When's the last time Letterman put you on the show and let you plug that fucking play of yours? 0 times, right? You're the vice president.
0.0.
And he doesn't- Has he ever let you plug your play?
No, there's not enough time.
Exactly.
He doesn't have a 6-hour show.
All right. Clog my show up with those plugs.
What was the original name of Howard's band Electric comic book?
Come on, Joe.
No idea.
Wow. Gary, you have a shot here.
I believe, was that the Plumbers Union?
Correct. Wow.
Very nice.
You guys have a
Guys,
commanding
you're down
lead
by
now.
15 points. Okay, the Stern guys have 85. These are 10-point questions. You get 2 of these right, you're ahead again.
All
Okay?
right. Joe, what happened there?
I should know. Most of my family's in the Plumbers Union.
Right. Plumbers Union.
All right, Peter, it's up to you.
Okay, Peter, pressure's on.
All right.
Which, for 10 points, which fitness guru named Howard's daughter Ashley?
Richard Simmons.
Correct.
Very
Correct.
good.
That is correct. That brings you up to 80 points, fans, and we're
Okay.
at 85.
Fred?
Yes, sir.
This is the last of the 10-point questions.
All right.
Throw the question. Let's
Fred picked up the nickname Earth Dog from what predecessor at DC 101?
Brent.
Correct.
Wow.
That was an easy
Well,
one.
of course, that was all about him.
about himself.
I wouldn't have known
That was
that.
the last one left. Okay, here we go.
They gave you a Fred question.
Wait a second.
No, it makes no sense.
Vinny, why in your mind wouldn't you like kind of switch that?
Well, hold on.
It was
John
the
Hine wants to
last
say
one.
something.
It was
Go
the
ahead,
last
John.
one.
Vin,
Yeah.
I said if you have a Fred question, don't ask Fred.
All right, I'm
said that.
discounting that question.
Take that off.
Take it back
Give
and give
him
him a
another
different one.
question.
That's not fair
Okay.
to the fans.
All right, Vinny, recap the scores, and let's
Okay.
go to the final round, which is
Yeah.
25
There we
point
go.
question.
The staff has 85 points. All right. The fans have 80. They're up by 15 points.
And the host is so
No.
bad we had to 15. It's 5 points. Vinny, what's going on with you?
I'm not used to being up this early.
All right, go ahead.
I haven't had my coffee yet. But in my defense, that was the last 10-point question. I had no other question to choose from.
I see. So take one of
I'm
the.
going to take one from the
give. You know what?
next one.
That's fine. Just
We're
give-
good.
Forget it. Just let's go to the 25-point
There
question.
we go. Fred.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
On 9/11.
Is this 25
But wait,
points?
Fred just
he's
answered.
giving him another
25
I thought
points.
we were disqualifying.
I
and doing it again.
disqualified the question.
Okay.
Let's go to the 25-point
For
question.
these guys. Okay.
No. Here we go. It's 85 for us.
Yes.
The fans have 80.
All right.
We're now moving to the 25-point bonus situation. Remember,
Where
guys,
anyone could win.
you guys can commiserate during this. You can have a dialogue between yourselves. You're allowed to help each other out. Now, you're getting the first question. Vinny, back to you.
Okay. You ready, guys? On 9/11, Scott the engineer drove Robin Quivers to New Jersey. Who was the other passenger in the car?
Guys, take your time answering this. This is for 25 points. They are taking their headphone off, and don't say anything, boys. It seems that Robin and Scott were in the car at 9/11.
There was somebody else in the car.
There's somebody else in the car. That's a good question. I always thought it was Robin and Scott alone. I'm not going to say anything. How long are you going to let those guys commiserate?
Okay, guys. you
Vinny's
ready?
watching you. He doesn't care about the
Yeah,
game.
Vinny,
Okay, guys,
Vinny
that's
is
it.
like watching me. He's hypnotized
You know
by
what it
me.
is? I'm basically listening to the show. Only
Right.
up here.
Yeah, well, Vinny,
That's
you're
a
the host.
mistake.
No,
I
you're supposed
know.
to keep things moving.
All right,
I
boys.
forgot. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
On 9/11, Scott the engineer drove Robin Quivers to Jersey. Who was the other passenger in the car? You get this right, you win.
I don't know his real name, but what
Was it Would Ye?
Correct. That
You guys,
Correct answer.
don't they win?
They win.
They won.
They won.
Oh, we just won.
Our national nightmare is over.
If we had gotten a chance at a 25-point question,
What
what would
would it
our
have
question
been?
have been?
Who was the first Howard Stern 100 News reporter to give a news update on Howard's show at Sirius?
Hold on, let us commiserate.
The first one ever?
Let us commiserate.
Was Ralph the first guy here ever?
Ralph was not.
No, he was not
Robin,
on
you're not
Howard
allowed to
100,
commiserate.
right?
So there's Ralph. There's I think I know who it is.
Who is it?
I think it was probably that George Flowers guy.
What do you think, Fred?
Let me rephrase the question
Wait,
in case.
what?
Just want to make sure you guys understand the question. What was the first Howard 100 News reporter to give a news update on Howard's show at Sirius?
On Howard's show.
I don't understand the question.
Who came in when we
Let
started
me commiserate like this.
It's either one or two.
Yeah, when we started doing the
What is
show
the answer?
live.
What is the answer, Gary?
It's either George. Did George used to come in and do it?
No, he never came in.
Okay, so it's either it's Langford or Lisa.
No.
Penny.
It was either. I'm almost thinking it was Penny.
Wow.
Let's go with Penny. 'cause
You
I
guys
can't-
are going to lose.
I'm bored to death.
You would have lost anyway.
You're
we say
wrong.
Penny Crone.
Nope, George Flowers.
I never thought George came in here.
I've got one more great question for you.
All right, go ahead. We'll commiserate.
What was the name of your running mate when you ran for governor of New York?
Oh, easy.
You know what, Howard?
What? I don't. Let me think if I can remember.
Because we thought for sure that you'd know this one.
Was it Noel Biederman?
No.
Okay, let me think. Was Noel Biederman ever involved in my campaign?
No.
All right, I think I remember the guy's name. Let me think for a second. I'm commiserating with myself right now. All right, I ran for governor. I remember that. I remember.
And you had a running mate.
I remember taking acid in 1973, and I don't
You've
remember
been too
much
far
else.
back.
Whoop! I went too far back in the catalog. Let's see. I ran with a guy named Dworkin. Stan Dworkin.
But it means nothing. It means nothing.
You want one more?
What means nothing?
Yeah, one more.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. You won the money. All right. Go ahead.
Don't worry.
Give me one more.
Who was the celebrity judge of the Miss Butterface contest in Las Vegas?
Oh,
Let me think.
I got it.
Oh, I know who it
Wait,
was.
let me have some commiserating.
No. Miss Butterface was the one on. Weren't there two?
Joe Rogan.
Wasn't there one? Did we do one on stage?
Stan Dworkin.
See, I thought we did that contest.
What is the question again?
Who was the celebrity
Celebrity
judge
judge.
for the Miss Butterface contest?
Joe Rogan.
No.
No.
Jimmy Kimmel.
No.
I want to say
Joe Rogan.
What's the guy? The SNL guy?
Jimmy Kimmel.
No.
Rob Schneider.
Deuce Bigelow. Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
I'm going to say Rob Schneider.
Correct.
Thank you.
Howard, you're the best.
All right, boys, listen.
What else did they get?
Guys, first of all, you each won $2,500. Jim, what are you going to do with the money?
I don't know. Maybe I'll buy an engagement ring.
Oh.
Maybe I'll get the vasectomy reversed.
She going to want to marry you if you can't have kids?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I think so.
Joe, what are you going to do with the $2,500?
I was going to invest in Vinnie's play, but it's actually all going to the baby.
Very good. Yeah, smart man.
Breaking my
And Peter, what did you say you're going to do? You told us
I
before.
said my wife's birthday, 40th is coming up, so.
How much of that
something nice.
$2,500 will you spend on your wife's birthday?
I don't know.
Maybe 100? Take the rest of the strip club and blow it.
Maybe 500.
500. All right, that's very generous. And now, Vinnie Favali, thank you for
Thank you,
hosting.
guys.
You almost ruined the entire.
apologize.
All right, thank you, Vinnie,
Thank you very much,
Executive
all.
Vice President at Late Night for David Letterman, East Coast.
Executive control.
And Robin,
That's it.
super fan.
Thank you, Robin.
Another edition of
Super fan. Super fan. Super fan. Stern. Super fan. Howard Stern. Super fan. Howard Stern. Super fan. Everybody. Howard Stern. Super fan. We'll be back right after these words.
Hey, listen,
Congratulations.
Thanks, Gary.
Nice to meet you.
The wives are happy.
I don't know what the deal is, but anyone who's staying late today, I'd love to have you up on Superfan Roundtable.
You gotta get up here.
All right, so I'll grab all your numbers and stuff on the way out. Okay?
All right, thank you.
Boys, thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. You know what I'm saying. You want to do a group picture real quick?
Thank you. Great.
Here, stay right there, boys.
All right. This feels like if you got to read the real Aquaman.
Yeah. No, Flash.
Batman.
Okay, no Fred. Okay.
No, that's super fun.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Come on, Jason, hurry up.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
Thank you.
Boys,
Thank you.
good job.
Thank
enjoy
you,
the
Howard.
money. Enjoy the cruise.
Yes. All right. Thanks.
Enjoy life.
Jason, it was nice meeting you.
Superfan champs.
How you doing?
Way to go, guys.
Yeah.
took it home.
Yeah, it was. We were a little nervous when we found out that Howard was going to be actually playing against us, but as he himself pointed out, he's not that good at trivia.
Right, he's in the throes of it, plus he's got a notoriously short memory.
Yeah.
Right. Were the questions too easy? As they seem to, like the staff members seem to think they sort of threw it your way a little bit, but you guys dominated.
I don't know. Did you see him throw it? I think there was.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I think it was just some stuff they didn't know.
Well, they gave the one Fred question back because, admittedly,
okay. Well, why don't we ask Joe, who was superhero? He would dress up like whenever we go to wherever, Comic-Con.
Exactly.
Yeah, Vinnie messed it up, but
yeah.
But they put up a good fight, but, we came out on top,
Yeah.
3 of us against the 3 of them. This time we won. Maybe next time it might be another story. But it's just a pleasure to be here.
Yeah,
and Jim, again, I thank Jim so much for getting that last question right.
Yep.
It was all Jim.
Yeah,
sealed the deal.
You sealed the victory. Well, I got the Van Halen question wrong.
Yeah,
so,
I got 2 wrong.
It evens it out.
What about the nerve factor when you actually got in the studio and saw, your idols, these people you're such huge fans of? Did it throw you at all?
It was worse. It was worse last night for me.
It threw me a little bit.
Once I got here, I was all right.
But they don't act like celebrities. I mean, Howard himself, it seemed to be a very comfortable vibe going on.
We've seen all this stuff on TV 1,000 times, and now it's happening right in front of your face. Again, it's like some fucking nerdy kid getting to go on the Star Trek set and see Sulu and whoever, It's, it was, I don't know. It worked.
Congratulations, gentlemen. You're leaving here
Thank you.
champions today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Sal was running Fred's board. They're going to give us tape. And the other thing is, so these 2 guys and John, we talked about the game every day. They went to Vinnie. I didn't want to get too involved with Vinnie because I was playing the game, but we talked every day. Howard, they promise you, he knew everything. They went everything. Everyone shot. They didn't know. And this is the joke. Everyone's saying the only thing Vinnie got right was his plug. But there was a discussion about not giving Fred a Fred question. Right. It was very simple. We knew we were going to start. You go, then you go, then you go. I mean, this was all laid out.
I go. Nope. Fred doesn't get Fred questions. Gary doesn't get Gary questions. Howard gets Howard questions. So, that's brilliant. Because Howard doesn't know anything. I mean, what was the discussion?
Like we spent a lot of time. Like I know it didn't look it.
Completely frazzled.
No, I know it didn't look it, but we really went over it.
Yeah, right.
His brain.
Gary.
Yeah.
Didn't emerge victorious, but that's not really what this contest is about.
Fred grabbed me after. What's that? Fred grabbed me afterwards. He goes, "We could have won."
So did you throw it their way a little bit?
No. I didn't know the Morton Downey question. And other than that, we only got 2 questions wrong: the Morton Downey question and the "What's on the soundtrack" question. Which, by the way, I would like to say they got wrong and then I stole. Just saying.
You're known for having an incredible memory. Is it tough though with Stern, trivia, because you're in the throes of it? You're actually in the day-to-day operations. You're producing.
Yeah, the funny thing was I didn't watch the E! Show a lot, so I think the reason why that question worked out so well for him was because the visual was ingrained in his head. I probably never even saw Morton Downey in the coffin, so I probably booked him. He probably was in a coffin. I really don't remember that part of it.
So there are gaps in certain things in your day-to-day stuff that make it impossible for some of these questions.
No. I mean, I should have known that. There was no questions that I didn't know except for that one.
So afterwards, you're like, okay. Yeah.
And we got the one wrong after the fact about the reporter, but I said George Flowers, and everybody talked me out of it. I sort of thought it was George Flowers because I thought any other answer was too obvious.
You seemed happy with the competition. Sometimes in these Stump the Buoy contests, you get a real a-hole that comes.
No, they were all really, really nice, and their wives are here, and they're really, really nice. I said there was nobody in the contest that's like, hey, fuck you, blah blah boo, you big 2000, I'm kicking your ass, blah blah blah. Because then I would have been a dick. So I would have had to fucking make sure I won.
I would have studied. It's a little easier to concede victory
to nice people.
Right. All right. Good job, Vinnie.
Yes, sir.
So, safe to say you had a bit of a rough time hosting today.
Oh my God, it was the worst experience I've ever had in many years. Even worse than playing the Debbie tapes. It was horrible. It was painful.
Well, in fairness to you, you had a very quick preparation process. This is not how game shows are typically set up and run.
Not only that, and you really need to. I want a full investigation here to clear my name because I actually just discovered. I thought maybe I was wrong, but I went into that studio. I was told that they were buzzers.
I don't deal with the guests.
I have to
you
yell
telling me not to deal with the guests.
Sorry, Vinnie.
I was told that people would be buzzing in, and that's how I would know. I turned to Doug and I'm standing there. I was okay, where's the buzzer? He goes, we don't have any buzzers. What do you mean you don't have any buzzers? That's like one of the cornerstones of how people kind of answer the question, because there's no buzzers. So John just told me, John Hine, that he thought there were buzzers too going in, and he discovered at the same moment that I did. So I was like literally flying a plane without a pilot's license.
And I was in there with you while you were being prepped.
Right.
And in the 25 yards from Richard and Sal's room into the studio, I saw a couple other changes as far as the way you were going to pair the questions and how. So things changed on the fly a bit.
Yes, like for instance, I thought during first of all, the whole pairings thing confused me, because if it was like sub pairs, you had. To me, the overview was the Stern fans, 3 Super Stern fans are playing 3 of the main people from the show, right?
Right.
Real simple. Then I'm told, well, no, they're answering questions individually, even though they're a team. Okay, so we have to rotate. But you have to then pair each of the fans up with someone from the Stern show, because if they get it wrong, their Stern show counterpart gets to answer the question. And I'm like, all right, now how's that going to work? And then to add to the confusion, one of the people were going to buzz in. So it was going to be like Howard and Pete, and whoever buzzes in first. So the whole thing was horrible.
On top of that, you're trying to be mindful of audio-based questions because there's a different format of asking.
And then one of the audio questions gave the answer away, which sucks, is because I wrote that question. I didn't do the technical part, but that was like one of the questions that I wrote. And I was happy that they used a lot of my questions. The March Shot one was also mine, and it was kind of cool to have the audio feature, but to kind of give the answer away in the question was,
I know you're a bit of a super fan yourself.
Yes,
so.
actually, yeah. I was very excited to write some of these questions up because it was like, I wonder if they'll get this, because they were pretty hard, I think.
So it's impossible to have a bad time, even when things go a little bit awry.
Well, in the moment, it really sucks. I know it's all fun for everyone, and if I were listening at home, I'd be hysterical at what an idiot I was. But right now, not fun. It's not fun, or it's not funny. And you could take this tape to Howard, and he can go shove it up his ass.
Mel, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Alan 3. Hey, now. How you doing?
Hey, now.
Hey, not for nothing, Al. That was the worst game ever, man. I couldn't understand what was going on.
Me neither.
I couldn't keep up.
Well,
How
Vinny,
did you, the host, didn't understand?
Vinny was, you know what? The talk here during the commercials was so funny because Gary came to me and said the guys had worked this all through with Vinny ahead of time. They'd gone completely over it like 900 times. Here's what was going on behind the scenes. All those guys who were playing us, their wives were in the green room, and they were cheering wildly when the guys won. Yeah, they were happy. Listen, $2,500 is a nice amount of money. That's pretty cool. What else was happening, Gary? You said there was a bunch of things.
The other funny thing was, if the guys could put it up on the camera, Sal was running Fred's board, and he was so freaked out. His hands were shaking like crazy.
Who put it together, Howard, the game?
Yeah, look at his fingers shaking.
Look at him.
Oh, my God. Sal's a mess. Look at that. We'll show that on TV. Wow, he's got a medical problem, I think.
Hey, Howard.
Look at his handshake.
Whoa.
Is he really that nervous, or does he have a medical condition?
Holy.
I think it's both.
Maybe they just shake, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, Sal, what's going on with your hands? Dude, is that a medical condition?
I think, my dad's had it for a very, very long time, and now I'm getting it.
Let me see, hold your hand up.
You have Parkinson's?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I try not to.
What do you have, Parkinson's disease?
I hope I don't.
Well, what does your dad have? What do they call it?
My dad never went to the doctor. We've been telling him he refuses to go. But
if my hand shook like that, I'd go to the doctor.
You got to see my dad eat soup with a spoon. It looks like he's going through an earthquake. You know, his hand just shakes. He can't even really eat soup anymore with a spoon. But it's only, kind of both. But I think it was a combination of my condition and, filling Fred's big shoes. So.
Yeah, you were nervous.
Yeah, but
Boy, Vinny got everything wrong.
What a dope.
Maybe we should put Vinny in the next IQ test.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable.
He's a worse host than a show producer.
Yeah.
On that Broadway shit that he's pulling off.
I know. Oh, my God. Let's go to Lenny. Lenny, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, I just want to tell you, I know everybody's killing Vinny, but my wife and I went to go see the play when he showed it in New York recently. It's not too bad.
Well, that's not a real
endorsement
plug, yeah.
It's not too bad. Did he say it's not too bad?
No, listen, it was just people reading and performing and sitting on stools, you know?
Right.
So it was good. I mean, my wife and I both liked it. We felt good. It was actually emotional. I mean, recently you were on when Lady Gaga sang for you, you felt teary. You know, we definitely felt teary at the play. I'm not kidding.
I think you felt teary because all your money went to Vinnie.
You were there.
Yeah. Let's go to Maggie. Maggie, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Howard. How
Hi,
are
Maggie.
you?
Yeah, in Boston.
How's it going, Howard?
Beautiful.
Excellent game. I mean, Vinnie Favale, he's a train wreck, but it just makes it that much more funny.
I almost threw him out a window during it. Boy, Vinnie lost a ton of weight, huh?
Yeah, he looks good. He's wearing he's wearing pants that show off his butt. He's so cute.
I said to him, why don't you wear a suit when you're a game show host? He goes, well, I thought they were going to give me the blue tuxedo like the last time. I said, well, our guys don't seem to remember. We don't have any continuity department. By the way, Sal still coughs like crazy and smokes his electronic cigarettes nonstop. So, I mean, I don't think he's doing anything for his health. He's a mess.
Yeah, but didn't he go through a battery of tests not too long ago, only to determine nothing?
Yeah, I think so, or it determined something and he ignored the results. It was one of those two things. Jim, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Sal, you still there?
No, he just walked out.
Well, of course he did.
Hey, by the way, here's audio of Sal coughing. I'll give it to you on Gary, page 1.
Wait. I'm going to puke.
Wait, I'm going to play it for you. This is Sal, for real. This is just a random tape because this is what goes on all day.
This is not edited.
No. I mean, first of all, he should just stop inhaling anything. Dude, you got to stop with that cigarette.
I'm going to try to quit.
I mean, now you're addicted to fake cigarettes.
Hey, what's up?
Sal, are you smoking the e-cig or whatever it is? Or
right.
Whatever? You're smoking that shit still?
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Jim. I don't know where he's going with this.
Smoked him in a fire, this asshole.
But didn't you think that you had some kind of a central nervous system thing a while back, and you were getting it checked out?
Yeah, I went to a doctor for that. I received an MRI, and he checked me out completely. He said it was all in my head.
The shaking is in your head.
Yeah, he's pretty much that as well. He didn't see anything, but I don't know.
I guess you're in such a miserable marriage, you just shake all the time. I mean, your life is horrible. When people say to me, like, gee, isn't it terrible what's going on in, like, the Congo? I go, not as bad as what's going on in Sal's house. I go, no, not really.
God almighty. You ain't kidding, pal.
I feel for you, man.
What are you going to do? I got 3 good kids. And
you know what's weird?
I do love her.
You know what the irony is?
What?
Your song when you were a rap guy was shake, 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 and now you literally shake. Think about it.
You knew the future.
Shake. What is it? Shake, shake, shake.
Yeah. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, 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 shake.
Shake, shake, shake my wife. To death. Just kidding, honey. She breaks my balls. I can't even.
What'd she do?
Well, last time I talked about a sex life on the end, she called me up and she goes, our sex life is fine. And I said, but it is. Hello? She just, So our sex life is good.
How's it going? Does she have any more emotional friends or anything like that?
Not as far as I know.
All right.
Everything seems.
Do you still check her texts?
Are you checking?
Do you check her emails?
My therapist said not to.
Yeah.
He says because it will hurt me more, and I'll just live a non-trusting life, and I'll constantly be that father figure that she can't stand.
Yeah, keep listening to your therapist. You'll go on being a dupe. All right,
He told me
Andy.
not to, but it's all right. We're all good.
Yeah. Probably your therapist is dating her.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Sal, I don't want you to check her texts or
Wouldn't that
anything.
be the greatest that he's advising him not to check?
I
if
did
he's
see pink strands of hair in his
first of all,
couch.
Sal's wife is hot. And then, like, the therapist sees a picture of her and then goes, all right, Sal, here's what I'm going to advise you. I don't want you to spy on your wife at all. Then he goes and he gets an affair with his wife.
Right.
And then he lives happily ever after.
We were on a cruise, Howard, and she gave me a hand job in the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But, yeah. First we had sex, and then my kids were banging on the door, on the balcony door of the cruise. So she goes, let's just go into the bathroom and get this over with. So we get into the bathroom, but the funny thing is that the toilet can't fit both of us. So I go, get on top. She goes, no room. Just let me jerk it. Let's get this over with. So I'm like, all right.
When she jerks it, does she kiss you or anything during it?
She pulls it like she's starting a lawnmower.
Oh,
Jesus.
She hates it.
I guess, I thought she was
Does she
enjoying
know
it.
how to give a hand job? A lot of chicks don't know how to give a
Oh,
hand
my
job.
God. Sometimes they'll rip it off by the balls. It's like, you got to go easy with
I've
that.
heard, I wouldn't know, but I've heard that strippers really know how to give a hand job.
I wouldn't know.
in general.
But you know what's funny, Howard? Have you ever, when a girl's giving you a hand job, do you ever feel like you don't want to push her hand away, but she's doing it wrong?
Absolutely. How about during a blowjob?
Oh,
they're the worst, some of these
especially when
girls.
the teeth are scraping at it.
Oh, my God. Because you know what? They don't love cock. A lot of girls don't.
A lot of them don't.
I've met girls who love cock, and they love you. They will suck that thing like perfection.
They treat it like a trophy, like when you win the NASCAR.
Yeah,
it's
important.
They hold that dick like a trophy.
Right. What is it, Andy? We're talking about
Hey, what's up,
cock and
brother?
sucking,
Yeah.
and you're
You know what's
interrupting.
You know what's good about today? Even though some kind of stuff was fucked up, it was actually sometimes it's funnier than it's supposed to be.
You think so? I had no idea.
I
You're
agree.
saying in other words, by having Vinnie host the show, it ended up being funnier.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, all right.
It's genius.
Genius. I wish I could have thought of that ahead of
I
time.
agree 100% with the caller. 'Cause
Yes.
when you rib on Vinny with him screwing up, it's just so fucking funny.
Rip on Vinny. I didn't think Vinny had and throw it through a window.
You need a big window. That's a big head.
Right.
Yeah, that makes it much better, I think.
Yeah, Vinny has the biggest head out of any
Oh, he
human
looks like
being.
a bobble doll.
Yeah, he does. He lost all his weight, but his head stayed large.
We should just mount him on a damn.
Was it the honor of sitting in Fred's seat, or what did it to your hands?
figure?
Were it was?
I know.
Like
Too
a
much
leaf.
caffeine. Well, it's a combination of electronic cigarettes.
He won't leave me alone in these
Being-
electronic cigarettes. Enough already.
Being nervous.
And caffeine.
And caffeine.
And I think this I have a neurological issue too, because I was never like that before. But this one thing in the middle one, I gotta try that.
It never
on your
does
asshole.
that when you're surfing for piss porn. You're very confident.
It
then.
does this when I'm surfing for piss porn. Goes right over here. Good job, Gary. Congratulations.
I just tucked in your car.
No, not at all.
You know what?
Severe.
I know. At least your wife's fingerprints aren't all over.
Well, your wives are.
No, your boyfriends are.
That's true. Richard's asshole.
What are you going to do while he's on his honeymoon?
I don't know.
Cry.
I've been thinking about that. So we had a great time inside. Yeah, I think it's a little combination of things. But overall, with the assistance of my great partner, Richard Christie, I think the sound effects went okay. Did they go okay, Richie? Did we do a good job?
Did a good job. You fucked up. Who played the sound? Who played the theme too early before? Was that you or
Fred.
Fred? All right, Fred.
Oh, wait, no. Don't put that on tape.
Oh, by the way, Vinny is on the phone. He blames the entire debacle of his hosting the Superfan Trivia today on John Hine.
Oh.
Vinny, I heard you were prepped.
Yeah.
I heard you were prepared. You went over all the rules.
What happened after that?
I was prepped, and then what I was told did not happen when we walked into the studio, and John's going to attest to that. I will take some of the blame because I was truly confused at the format, but they tell me there's going to be buzzers, that each side is going to buzz in, and whoever buzzes in first gets to answer.
Never.
I'm standing at the podium. I go, Doug, where are the buzzers? He goes, there's no buzzers.
John, is there any truth to this?
He's right about the buzzer. The buzzer was my mistake.
Oh.
But
why are we so fucked up that no one knows what the game is going to be?
You know, Howard, here's the deal. You got two teams playing, the Stern fans versus the Stern show. But they can't confer. They're individuals, and then they're kind of paired off with you guys. So I have to remember which of the Stern guys is
All right.
off.
John Hine taking a huge hit. Vinny now blaming the entire show disaster on John Hine.
Well, I'll take the hit on the buzzer, but I won't take the hit for not knowing who goes next, not knowing what the score is, not talking during the segment when you're hosting
You know,
it.
I will cop it out, but in my defense,
And staring at Howard through the whole
staring at Howard.
He really was watching the contest.
But hold on. The last time I hosted a show, I got in trouble by you, Howard, for talking too much because I took it seriously.
Right.
This time I figured, who am I kidding? I'm not hosting. I'm there as a prop. You're going to host, but I guess you wanted me to host more.
Yeah, I really wanted you to host.
Yeah, I screwed up, but there's no meeting about this. Will goes, are you listening? It's like he's kind of telling
We don't have the kind of time Letterman has. We do 5 hours, 4 hours a day, that kind of thing. We just wing it.
You know, but you didn't have to be there. I could have done
Rehearsals. All right, next time give Vinny a rehearsal.
Yes, I demand that.
Oh, and Howard, the other thing I won't take responsibility for is holding the sheet up so the contestants can see the answers to the question as you're asking them.
Why not first of all, when I put them on freaking index cards, okay? And do you have to put me so close to both teams? I mean, you were on top of me.
He didn't have much room. He does have a defense there. All right, Vinny, thank you.
It was a disaster. I apologize.
All right, thank you. greatest thing going around on the internet. You got to have time to listen to it. That's why I'm wondering if I should play it for you. But this is the coolest thing. Billy Bob Thornton, who is like the weirdest dude in the world, he was on a radio show. But the whole interview is like, I don't know how many minutes. I mean, it's long.
13 minutes.
Yeah. I've got the whole thing. And
13 minutes.
He's on this radio show, and the guy is treating him with such respect. Billy Bob Thornton has put out an album with his music. You know.
It's a music album.
And the guy's like a straight announcer. It almost sounds like it's NPR or something, public radio.
It's CBC. I think that is like a
Canadian.
Government.
Yeah. And the guy's just being very, very reverential and trying to ask Billy Bob about his music. And I don't know if Billy Bob's high or what, but he's just fucking pissed and angry and confrontational. And I mean, if it was us, we'd just say, Billy, why don't you go home?
Oh, God, he'd be a lunatic by the time we were done with him.
I mean, first thing out of the box, I'm going to him, listen, who cares about your music? What's going on with that Angelina Jolie? Right. Why'd you leave her for real?
Well, let's talk about the chick.
Yeah,
let's talk pussy.
There's times sometimes in here when if it's a big enough name, like I'll look towards you and I'll try to get like an okay from you to start fucking with me.
Right. And why is everyone almost whispering in this interview? Like it's almost like that Egg and McMuffin bit.
It's odd. I know a guy. I was really friendly. This kid I was on Mad TV with went to film school with a kid who did the sound editing for Sling Blade, right?
Yeah.
When he was normal.
Well, no.
He wasn't normal.
I don't know
then.
what normal was. What
well,
you
when
consider
we
normal.
interviewed him then, he wasn't this guy.
Well, this guy said, this kid every once in a while would be on the phone with my buddy David at the Mad TV set, and he would go, you got to hear what he's going through right now. They were editing in post-production.
Yeah.
And he would talk for 2 minutes, and then he got so mad at him, he forgot about the reverential bullshit. He was like, I got to go. I got this fucking angry redneck on the other line, right, screaming at me. Billy Bob Thornton has an insane fear of antique furniture.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever hear about that before?
Yeah,
okay,
that's been written.
And midgets. Okay, so he has
an insane fear of antique furniture and midgets.
And midgets. Okay, and when you hear that, you start laughing. It's a real thing. Like, in other words, this kid was trying to work with him, and they were having a meeting about editing the sound in the movie, and there was a piece of furniture that could have been an antique furniture. Billy Bob Thornton wouldn't go in the room.
Billy Bob has no self-awareness. Number one, nobody gives a shit about the buttholes or whatever their name is.
What the hell does he have to do with Tom Petty?
Well, what he's saying is the types of questions you're asking me, you're not treating me like I'm Tom Petty. Like
and you're not.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
My point.
So, well, my point is he has no self-awareness. Right. It's like nobody knows who you are outside of acting.
Right.
No one knows you as a musician.
And the reason I'm even interviewing this band is because you're in it, and you're an actor.
I would have just said to them, you know what, no one gives a shit about these other musicians you're with.
Don't even bring them in.
Nobody really gives a shit about your music. The only thing we give a shit about, is that you kind of did one good movie, Sling Blade, which is brilliant. Then you kind of fucked everything up, and you screwed up your relationship with the hottest woman on the planet. Now let's talk real.
Yeah, the things you really know about are how to leave one actress for another actress when you change movie sets.
Yeah, like how you dumped Laura Dern and took up with...
Angie.
Right.
That's what you know.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Really?
It's odd.
I've seen him interviewed other places, and he's never acted this douchey. I'm almost still thinking he's like pulling a Joaquin Phoenix, like he's trying
That's
to...
what I was wondering.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe. If he is, that's
brilliant,
interesting.
huh?
I hope there was a camera rolling.
No, there was. No, I got I saw the video.
So there was a camera.
Yeah. He looks... His eyes... His eyes are really like he's out of it almost, so I don't know.
Is everybody pranking everybody now?
I think
Is anybody
so.
real?
I don't think you can trust anything anymore.
But, I mean, I don't know, so.
It's one of those things where he sounds like he's trying way too hard to be provocative and...
Yeah, and you'd think, all right, well, when you play this music, it's going to be the greatest music in the world. How dare anybody ask him about another career?
I'm going through one of those, should I do Letterman or not? Every 3 weeks, Letterman's people call my agent and say, does Howard want to do Letterman? So now the new date they've given me is May, I forget. I was actually thinking of doing it.
Well, you did want to talk to Dave about the wedding.
Yeah, but then I don't care.
I know, you were all fired up that day.
Yeah, like if I could have gone on Letterman right then.
You would have been on fire on the show that evening.
Yeah, I'll tell you the date. And my agent and I started talking about it, and I couldn't decide, so we agreed to talk today about
You
whether
tabled it until today?
Yeah,
It's tabled.
and I'll just keep tabling it every day for the next year. Let's see. They want to do it. Let me check my book. Maybe May 5th.
Oh. What's May 5th?
And then Jimmy Kimmel's hosting the Larry King Show May 18th. They put in a request that I speak with Jimmy.
Is he doing it here, or would he do the satellite
Here.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Jimmy's a hard worker, man.
Or the week of May 18th. And I love Jimmy, but I don't want to do all those shows. And then,
Well,
but maybe
Jimmy,
I should. I'd like to do something for Jimmy because I like him.
Yeah, I mean, you only did his show via satellite.
Right.
That's right.
Jimmy, Jimmy does. That's not going to be an audience, right? No, Larry King doesn't have an audience.
No,
so-
but they take live calls if I did it live. I could do it on a Thursday night if he's going to be around on a Thursday night. But you know what? The other thing is, too, I should be hosting Larry King's show when he's out. So
you should tell that to Jimmy when you're there. It'd be funny.
Yeah,
make him get up.
You could have them kick Jimmy off the show right now. They'd give it to you.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing. First, you should show up. Just say, look, I want to switch chairs. And when you get there, go, quite frankly, you're not big enough of a guest.
I said to my agent said to me, you should be hosting the Larry King. In fact, he says they've kind of asked you.
I'm sure they have.
I said, they have? And he goes, yes. And I said, I could be hosting the Larry King show? And they went, yeah. And he went, yeah. And I went, I don't want to do that.
I know. As soon as you get it, now you don't want to do it.
I just want to know if I could get it.
Yeah.
It's funny. You're at the point where you're creating an offer and then passing on it.
Yes. I go,
that's a good move.
I go, like, why do I want to do that?
It's so
Howard
funny.
was offered the Larry King show. Where did it come from? Howard.
It's so funny the levels of, show business and everything. Like when I get a call about a Letterman thing, I'm like, oh God, okay, that's their date. I have to make that work. I don't care if someone,
well, you're
I don't care if
still
I'm
into it.
dying. I have to get there.
Yeah,
You
I know.
rearrange your entire schedule.
And believe me, I was the same way for many years. I flew in from Florida once I was on vacation to go do Letterman.
Absolutely, yeah.
About Letterman, well, you guys were more like peers, though. But it was national exposure, though.
You know who I want if I host the Larry King show? Billy Bob Thornton as my first guest.
Be great.
I want to
Call him up?
I want to watch him have a meltdown.
Tell him you'll only talk about his music because you're a big music fan.
Billy Bob, hi, it's Howard Stern. I'm huge into your 3 albums.
What's the name of the group?
The biggest disappointment in my life is that the Boxers, or whatever your name is,
Box Cutters.
the Box Cutters, I understand you guys put out 5 albums, but only 3 were released. And I'm very upset about the other 2.
When can we expect some new music?
Can you imagine, just 5 albums of shitty music? And and he's like, yeah, we've already put together 5 albums, but only 3 have been released.
In fact, make him the house band. You know how U2 played a week on Letterman? Do Larry King for 5 nights.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Billy
sure.
Bob
I'm pretty sure
do the show.
I could write songs just as good as Billy Bob Thornton. I'm a songwriting contest. Give me a generic country bed, and I'm pretty sure I could do the same thing.
This is a really, if you're going to remake something, you do something with it.
It's just horrible. You got anything like a generic country bed?
I don't know if I have anything like that. I'll look around.
Because I could write a song in about 3 seconds in that, as good as that. I'm pretty sure.
I hate to interrupt, but energetic Artie is already sleeping.
I'm not asleep.
Here's a song I wrote called Baba Booey Twittered, and I felt like a twat.
Will that get airtime on the regular
Baba
station?
Booey Twittered, and I feel like a twat. Hold on.
That's more interesting than the other song already.
Or
Just
here's a
start
song
making
about
shit
my life in radio. We did a raid on the road someday. There you go. All right. It wasn't that much worse.
Nice.
No, because I was going to say,
It was
his
better.
songs basically sound like news accounts of what happened to him on a given day.
That's it.
From the other room, Orson Welles heard a gong. And then we hired Benji Brown.
Thank you, Fred.
You got it.
All right, Gary, you're on the air in New York City.
Oh, that was hilarious, Howard.
Way better than his song.
That's so hard, man.
I wish I knew what I just did.
Well, now you should go on a talk show and say,
ignore the
I
host.
only want to talk about my music. Don't refer to any other career.
You wouldn't say that about Tom Petty, would you?
You know what was great about that song?
Magazine.
It was great that you referenced Jackie without explaining who he was.
Just goes right to you.
Well,
Jackie quit, and we go to Artie.
Right. Blew right by Jackie.
I think it's kind of the whole album, Howard.
I'm working on it. In fact, Fred and I have recorded 5 albums.
Just haven't gotten them out yet.
You just haven't heard them.
We got a backlog of music.
I've got a couple of new songs I'm working on, actually, for the album. That one will be on there. That's the single. I got a song called Gary the Retard Calls In at least 3 times a week.
Wow.
And some other things, Robin.
Yeah, you'll sing about Jeff the drunk. And
all that. All right, thank you. Turns out we're going to be twittering. As it turns out, Tim wants us to Twitter. I don't even know how many people Twitter, but I think it's a lot. Might be cool. I'm going to let Gary Twitter it first. I might Twitter over vacation. Sounds kind of pussyish to call something Twitter, but I'll try it. So, like, while you're listening to the show, you can, like, Gary's going to go, what's going on in the green room, or he's going to talk about what's going on the air, in case you're away from the radio. Why are we doing this again? We're having synergy?
With who?
With who? Okay.
Isn't this
it's
synergy
cool
already? We're talking and they're listening.
Tim, I can Twitter from my cell phone, so maybe when I'm not here on the weekend, I'll Twitter up.
Yeah,
if we have a place.
Download an app to your phone, and then you can just send out tweets.
Tweets?
Tweets, yes.
Could that be any gayer?
Yeah. So
why are we doing this again?
Just to let people know what's on the channel, so they know what's coming up and what's going on behind the scenes and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So, all right.
Tim's very into
tweeting.
What is it? Expanding the brand?
Yeah.
He gave me a whole lecture yesterday about expanding the brand and Twittering.
Did he really?
And tweeting. So I'm gonna. I gave the okay on it, and so I think there's something called Stern Show on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then if you sign up for that,
that's great.
And we'll start doing it at some
So
point.
we'll Twitter?
Gary, why don't you send one out?
Like right now, I could send something. Okay. Or Gary? Is only Gary?
I don't know. I think I can. I don't.
Like, could we all have it up and?
I guess.
Be distracting on the air, maybe.
No, don't do it during the show.
Right.
Let's keep the show the main event.
But as soon as we go to commercial.
Well, Gary's going to do that. Like if something's going on in the green room, he'll Twitter it to the audience.
Right.
And what is it called, Gary? Stern Show?
Twitter.com/Stern Show.
John Hines Twittering right now, I think. He's doing something. John Hines working two cell phones at the same time.
No, you know what he's doing? John's now got Robin's BlackBerry.
Why are you low level?
I have no idea, Howard.
You were better 2 seconds ago.
I'm right here.
All right.
John's got Robin's BlackBerry, so now he's getting it so that she's on all of our group of people to message. And I think, are you going to upgrade her software as well, John? No, she's good. She's good.
I've got my software is
Robin
good.
and I are fine, Howard. It's you with the shitty software.
I'm the guy who's sitting in for free, a free commercial for BlackBerry, and I got the shitty software.
Right. How did
Fuck
that
them.
happen?
I'm going to Apple. I'm going to the pre.
Abandon it all now.
Fucking assholes.
Fuck
Giving me
you.
old software. God,
Fuck
that
you.
pisses me off. I want a brand new phone.
I want a perfect
In fact,
body.
when she's not looking, give me Robin's phone.
Just switch it all out.
Switch it up. She doesn't know the difference anyway.
Our first Twitter has officially been sent.
What did you say?
The Howard Stern Show is now officially on Twitter.
Way to be creative. That's going to go down in history.
We're just getting started.
That's
Gary-
like Edison.
Gary's first Twitter. Yeah, that guy Edison was a real asshole. He invents the phone and he goes, "What is this? What is
Mary
this?"
Had a Little Lamb, I think, right?
What did he say?
No, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, wasn't it?
No.
You guys are mixing metaphors.
He goes, Watson.
No, Mary Had a
Not-
Little Lamb.
You said Edison.
Oh, who's the guy?
It's Edison,
Graham
right?
Bell.
No, Graham Bell.
Alexander
Yeah,
Graham
okay,
Bell.
I'm sorry.
Graham
What
Bell.
did Graham Bell say?
Watson, I need you.
Watson, come here. I need you.
Okay, but someone said Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Edison did. That was his first.
That was
one.
Edison. That's
for
what
his,
I
for
said.
his little
Right.
phonograph.
All right, everybody calm down.
Get aggravated.
It's like a game show in here.
Now, I'm just looking at this Twitter thing, and just, Tim, if we're so into it, why is the logo cut off on it? I mean, if we're gonna put our logo up on there, shouldn't you see the whole fucking thing?
It's like half a fist.
The Howard Stern Show is officially on Twitter.
It's a club fist.
Yeah, it's like our logo's not even fully on there. Already it's lame.